What's up, Reginald? It has been a minute, man. You left us. I've been alright though. We're just growing, bro. Trying to hit that 11K subs, man. Numbers been down lately, but we still up. We're gonna run it up, man. Well, what's up with you, bro? I'm chilling here with my pickles. We're about to run it up today, man. I don't know what we're gonna go over. I know I'm gonna go over to Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro because I haven't been covering Candace much lately, but well, so ever since I found out Ben Shapiro is basically what, bankrupt, we gotta be here for the whole, Candace Owens reacting to it. I mean, they're arch enemies, right? Oh man, though. Why haven't you been good? All right, I'm gonna get this shit going here. Hold up. We're just gonna go ahead and get this Candace Owens shit out the way. All right, God, dude. Gotta make sure we put this shit on 1.25 playback speed, man. Yeah, bro, budget cuts, man. He ain't making the same views as he used to, bro. I mean, let's first of all, y'all, we are 14 subs away from 11K. If I don't hit 11K today, I'm deleting my fucking channel, bro. All right. So, first of all, before we get into this Candace and Ben Shapiro shit, let's check out Ben Shapiro's channel.
Money is being.
Oh my god. We all know what's been going on. I'm sure everybody's seen his views. But his views are down, bro. Like down bad. Like down bad, bad, bad. I mean, I wonder if he just pays for views on some videos and then not others, or how his algorithm works. Because like he goes from having 17,000, 57,000, 500,000, 600,000, 33,000, back to 17,000. Like so, yeah. I don't know. I obviously, I mean, he has 7.5 mil, and I mean, just like Valhalla said, if you go to Valhalla VFT, his channel with only 500,000 subs, I mean, he doesn't go under 100,000 views, and he does pretty good. But I mean, it's hit and miss with YouTube, bro. So, but with a place like Daily Wire, they have continuous reoccurring subscribers or whatever, rewatching subs that come in because they want to see what Daily Wire say. But ever since Charlie Kirk, bro, ever since Charlie Kirk passed, bro, everybody's waking up, and ever since the Great Awakening happened, fuck, ain't nobody want to hear from Ben Shapiro no more. Welcome in, Skip. All right, but we're gonna get into it, man. Let's just get into what Candace has to say about the whole Ben Shapiro thing, and then we are gonna get off to the Candace subject, and we might just vibe to some body cams today or something, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm thinking about picking up gaming again at some point, bro. 100%, bro. I agree. Make sure you guys double tap screen. Anyone that's new to the stream, make sure you double tap screen, show some love and support. Appreciate everybody for being here today. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys' work week is going good. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Excuse me. We're 14 subscribers away from 11K. You know, I went every stream gaining like 60 to 100 subscribers, and now we can't even gain fucking 14. I gotta work on some videos too. I always go along, I always do streams. I do a lot of streams, then I do videos, then I don't do streams for a while, and then I mess up my algorithm. I need to get a schedule going here. My daughter gets her tonsils out on the 12th as well, so I don't know how much I'll be streaming then. I'll probably just be uploading more videos. But let's see what she has to say about Ben, bro.
All right, you guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday indeed. I do not know how we didn't guess it. We should have guessed it.
I'm seeing me now on all platforms, bro. I tell people go follow me all the time. I do post on X all the time.
The attacks against me last week, personal attacks on my family, people were doxing our home address. Thank you to those of you who reached out to us, allowed us to respond to that. All across social media, accusing me of hiding money from the Macrones, accusing me of fleeing the country, accusing my husband of hiding a hit and run, having hit a man named Tracy Robinson. We all thought, what the heck is going on? Like, literally, what is going on? The president posts a photo of me sick. I wasn't even speaking about him. I was over in Italy. All of this meant to humiliate.
That's what's crazy is like now with today's social media and everything and the way things are, like the president will post a picture of your ass, bro. That's wild. Trump is different.
Me. And then a lawsuit arrives from Brian Harpole. But then we learn it's been sent from the same lawyer who had already been suing me nonstop in arbitration on Ben Shapiro's behalf for 2 years for every minor infraction. And what do you know? Thank you, Internet, for putting this piece together. Because I always thought there was something wrong with this lawyer. He seemed too emotionally invested. Usually lawyers are just kind of like, it's our job. And they're friendly to one another. That guy, Matt Sarlson, was something else. And thank you to the Internet, like I said, for noting at the bottom of that lawsuit from Brian Harpole, it lists a Jacob William Roth, a partner of the firm, who also happens to be Ben Shapiro's brother-in-law. It's all starting to make sense. We should have known, ladies and gentlemen, that the Daily Wire was on the brink of collapse.
Yeah, I know Alex Jones last InfoWars. Sad. I watched his closing out stream, but he's going over to the Alex Jones network or whatever. Ain't nobody gonna stop watching him, man. Like, yeah, he had InfoWars going for a long time, and it had such a good run, and it was like, it's legendary in a way, and it was his baby, and you can tell it's affecting him more than he leads on. But bro, all of his people that watch him are really loyal, bro. Like, they're all gonna go over to his onto his new show, you know. So if I was him, I wouldn't trip about it. I'd just be sad that he built that from the ground up, and they just, from the corrupt court system to every other way, took him down.
And that Benny boy wants an all-out assault on my life over it because he blames me. Welcome back to Candace. It was oddly demonic, unlike anything we've ever seen. The President of the United States posting photos of my ugly mug. Why? I think I look kind of cute.
Make sure you guys like the stream, man. Show some love today.
Mr. President, I would have smiled, ladies and gentlemen, if I had known that.
Show some motherfucking love today, man, please.
One day the Prezi was going to post this. I would have smiled a little bit, so maybe smirched in the photo like this, under that bandana.
I've been getting my good old workouts in too, man. Do you do a little puff of your pre-workout? Bro, I did good on my lats yesterday. I worked lats. Well, obviously, if it's a pull day, I'll work all the same things. So, like, lats, back, shoulders, biceps, forearms. I'm feeling good today, man. I love, like, the thing is when you go work out and you do a good workout and the next day you're not sore, you're like, man, I didn't do a good enough job. Like, I have to be sore the next day, bro. I have to feel like I'm barely able to move the next day. Because to me, that's satisfying. Then I know my muscles are rebuilding themselves. I'm doing what I need to do. And then the Ceremoline is helping as well. So, yesterday I forgot. I smoke before the gym when I know I'm gonna do heavy lifting and cardio for sure. Welcome in, Ryan. Much love, much love. Everyone that's new to the stream, welcome in. Make sure you guys double tap your screen, show some love and support, like the stream, hit subscribe. We need 14 more subs to get to 11K, man. Look how close we are to 11K, man. 14 more people need to hit subscribe so we can hit 11K, man. Help me hit 11K. We're on the road to 20, most importantly 100. We're going to get that plaque soon. But anyway, I didn't bring my mixer bottle to the gym yesterday. And so what I usually do is I snort. No, I'm kidding. I don't snort. But I take the pre-workout and I just... What kind am I using right now? I should be promoting my Dubby partnership. But no, I'm using this Alpha Lion Super Burn Human whatever the fuck. And I just take a scoop, put it in my mouth, walk over to the water fountain, and I just chug it. Or I just put a little bit of water in my mouth, swish it around, and try and swallow it, bro. It kicks in faster that way too, but yeah. No gym today. I'm doing like every other day going to the gym. Because if I'm recovering, especially when I'm doing these peptides, I'm trying to allow my body to recover fully and kind of relax, eat my protein, nourish my body, let it heal, and then I'll go. Because if you're healing, there's no point in going to do cardio and shit. Like, you're just going to take away from your healing process and how much you're going to grow.
Publicly, everyone knows that also Laura Loomer has been stalking me. But I've been telling you guys, my real stalker in life is Ben Shapiro, okay? Since the day that I was fired from the Daily Wire, he has not stopped trying to bankrupt my family. It is almost comical at this point. We've learned to just laugh at it. It never goes away. We were laughing at the fact that he's just kind of allowed to pretend to be this normal public figure, but he's low-key a deranged stalker. And like, he just sort of hides behind it, tries to dignify the stalking through legal filings. It's like, oh no, it's fine that we sent an intern to follow her at her event after we followed her. That was after we fired her. That was our right. It's fine if we keep just using legal abuse as a strategy. And I mean, for every little infraction, like, they were monitoring my likes. Back when you could see likes on X, I was facing serious lawsuits over, you liked this tweet and it was a bit disparaging to us. Stalker, just full-blown stalker vibes.
I hope you get
It
better.
all made sense, though. It all made sense when phone calls started coming in, emails started coming in regarding the Daily Wire layoffs, which began, I am told, on Thursday, actually continued through Friday. There's some indication
Take some ivermectin, bro.
they may actually be continuing through today. And it was an absolute bloodbath. Do not allow them to spin it. Okay, I'm talking entire departments, big people at the firm, lawyers at the firm, the chief operating officer, the executive vice president, virtually the entire marketing department, the production team has now been reduced to a mere skeleton crew. No one was...
Remember when they would talk shit about you saying, oh, take ivermectin or do this or that because it can help prevent cancer and it helps kill the parasites? Bro, now the CIA has released all the documents talking about how cancer is caused by parasites and the waste and toxins that are in your body build up in one spot called a tumor, and that you can prevent it by deworming yourself and eating healthy, obviously.
Safe. Not even Ben's team was safe, marked safe from it. Even a director on his team was fired. It was brutal. I have counted approximately 54 people who lost their jobs from top to bottom. And that's just in this wave, because this has been going on, as we all know, for a while. The writing has been on the wall for a while. It has been very strange, the worst kept secret in media, as they keep writing, having people publish these articles that just defy reality. We were having private conversations like, how long can they keep up this charade and keep pretending that this is not happening when everyone can see the numbers? We can see how the public is responding. It's very strange to just sort of live in a delusion. We knew that they had brought in private equity some time ago in the last 2 years. I used to work in private equity in these particular types of situations, so I knew what the implications were of bringing in private equity, especially if it's a distressed debt situation. The usual term, as it was at the company that I worked at many moons ago, is 2 years. They'll inject cash into your company. They'll float you for about 2 years as you attempt to turn things around. You fire some people, you restructure a little bit, but you're kind of walking the plank, right? Maybe you fix it, but if you don't, they're gonna sell that company, and they're gonna own a huge chunk of that company that they sell. Now, I can't assert that that is definitively what the deal terms were for the Daily Wire, but I can say that we're just about now over 2 years, just over 2 years removed from my firing, and the Daily Wire has obviously not turned the company around. In fact, I would say they've just kind of cranked up the crazy, almost like they were trying to catalyze their own demise. And so, yes, it was announced on Friday that the mass layoffs took place, for which they offered this excuse to Barrett Media. I think Barrett Media was among the first to report the story. It reads, quote, "Today, the Daily Wire made a difficult decision to restructure the organization, which included layoffs to a number of teams. We are deeply grateful to those impacted. Their contributions were instrumental in building the Daily Wire into what it is today. The cuts were largely concentrated at our Nashville production office. As the company has invested in new formats, locations, and production models, our footprint there has evolved. Over the last year, we have added production staff in DC, the Northeast, and Florida. This step allows us to focus our resources on an ambitious slate of new entertainment projects that are set to release this year. Additionally, we will continue to invest our editorial team in investigative journalism, where we have already added numerous new reporters across the country and established a DC bureau with a seat in the White House briefing room." That's a lot of words to really say nothing. Okay, it's not good what's happening there. Everyone feels it. People that are left certainly feel it. Okay, first they shuttered Bent Key Kids, which was
Make sure you guys double
obviously
tap your
massive
screen,
layoffs that
man.
were
Hit the
done.
like
And
button.
they
Show some
quietly
love and
got rid
support.
of their sports department. That was the Crane and Company show that they were running. Now they're
And we just need 14 more beautiful people to hit the subscribe button so we can hit 11,000 subs, man. Let's hit 11,000 today, bro. Quit procrastinating. Hit the motherfucking like button and the subscribe button with the notification bell, all right? While I eat my pickle.
firing over 50 people in a span of 24 hours, and they're claiming it's just restructuring. People in DC also got fired, so it's not because they're suddenly pivoting and building in DC. So as they attempt to spin this into something else, the broader question is what actually happened to the company? How could it happen so quickly, more importantly? Because make no mistake, this is like the equivalent of Enron, right? It's a virtual overnight collapse. In 2023, they were arguably one of the most promising companies, conservative media companies, certainly in the game. They were at the top of their game. Everyone was clamoring to work with them, to do projects with them.
I remember they were making movies and shit too. Daily Wire was producing like movies and shit.
Now we fast forward to 2026, and generally speaking, again, I'm speaking generally, everyone hates the Daily Wire, right? We just hate the Daily Wire. How is that possible? Well, there are multiple assessments that are floating around right now. Of course, many people directly associated their demise with the never ceasing war against me, which
Well, and because they just have a never ceasing relationship with Israel.
began with my unnecessarily glorious public firing, supplemented by a staggering claim that Christ is King is anti-Semitic. People were going, "Hey, God will not be mocked." It's a strong start to say Christ is King is problematic, and we've got the money to make that fetch, Gretchen. So yeah, that's the chatter. Did it have to do with me? Take a listen.
Candace Owens cooked you, Ben. She made you look like, well, the little bitch that you are. She straight up publicly humiliated you, and you allowed her to let you destroy the entire media organization that you built.
And a lot of people,
Dude, I like Ryan Matta, but my problem with him is he's like promoting El Salvador and like saying, "Oh, go to El Salvador if you want the new American dream," and blah blah blah. And when it's like, bro, you don't understand that America controls these countries, and it's just gonna, like, I hate people that are like, "Oh, America has all these problems, blah 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 blah," and I'm gonna move away. Come, let's go support another country. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? If you're not a patriot, and yeah, our country has problems and there's a lot of shit going on, but if you want to leave instead of sit here and try and fix the country you were born in, or like at least be here to try, like I don't respect it.
which is also interesting, are stating that Candace Owens is, Candace Owens was successful in leaving the Daily Wire, getting fired from the Daily Wire, and now she's a massive independent commentator, public figure, and this only happened. Her success only happened after the Daily Wire. She's probably feeling really good right now. I'm gonna be honest. If I was Candace Owens, I'd be feeling pretty damn good right now.
Django Unchained. Dude, she's like Django. She's like Django, killing everybody in the big house and then blowing it up. Kind of what it was, because she was there. She worked there. She was probably one of the top shows. And then she just exploded the whole house on her way out. Kind of epic. Can't lie. I'm going to glaze Candace Owens a little bit. I don't agree with everything that she's up to, but, if she brings down the Daily Wire, then she's a patriot.
So people are crediting me, but do I actually deserve that credit? Have I been focusing my attention on the Daily Wire throughout this show? Well, taking a look at a more, I guess you could say, the business side of affairs, this user, Akash Gupta, wrote this on X, and I thought it was worth reading. He wrote, "The Daily Wire is the case study of why personality-driven media companies cannot compound. A peak in late 2023, Shapiro's YouTube alone pulled 170 million monthly views. Daily Wire Plus subscriptions, a Nashville studio operation, Bent Key Kids streaming, an e-commerce arm with razors and chocolates and cigars. The company was running $1 billion conservative Disney bet. Then they made the studio bet bigger. Pendragon Cycle, an Arthurian fantasy series of the kind that has bankrupted larger production houses. Benke trying to compete with Disney for kids' attention. Daily Wire Plus chasing Netflix. Running a newsroom, a film studio, a children's streaming platform, and a private label consumer goods business simultaneously requires either limitless capital or extraordinary discipline. Some of it worked. Matt Walsh's Am I Racist was a top grossing documentary of 2024, but most of it didn't. In March of 2024, they parted ways with Candace Owens. She walked into the open market and built a show that competes with theirs. Today, she has 5.5 million YouTube subscribers and added 10.9 million followers across platforms since January of 2025, generating roughly 805 million views in that window. Daily Wire converted its biggest distribution asset into its largest competitor. Early 2025, co-founder Jeremy Boring stepped down as co-CEO and launched a solo podcast outside of the company that he co-founded. Benke was shuttered the same year, entire team cut. Then the audience math hit Shapiro himself, 170 million monthly YouTube views in late 2023 to roughly 22 million in early 2026.
That's
An
like
85% collapse in 18 months.
That's crazy.
Another 60,000 subscribers gone in the last 90 days alone. Layoffhedge.com estimates cumulative workforce reduction above 60% over the past year. Tucker Carlson left Fox in 2023. He kept his audience. He runs his shop with a fraction of the headcount. Megyn Kelly's network drew 138 million YouTube views in February alone. The personalities figured out that they don't need the platform, but the platform discovered the opposite. Daily Wire built $1 billion valuation on names that can walk, take their audience with them, and run a competing show from a laptop the next morning. 170 million views down to 222 million. The company kept the overhead, but the audience left with the people. I thought that was a very fair assessment. And looking at the commentary regarding me, plus reading his business look at it, I actually think it's a combination of both of those assessments, right? Because what Kosh is missing, he brings up Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly. Yes, they are indeed more successful than they were when they were on cable news. They are successful in their own right, but their exits did not destroy Fox News. That's crucial. Their exits, despite the fact that they are doing better, did not destroy Fox News. This means that Daily Wire is unique. They are unique. They are set apart from those examples. I left PragerU. I left Turning Point USA. Neither one of those companies were destroyed by my exit. In fact, we were all friends when I left. I went on to work with Turning Point all the way through until this year, actually, contractually. And same with PragerU. We would still do things together. I was still close with Marissa, very close with Marissa. So what makes those companies, what is it that makes those companies different, right? I think what makes them different is that they didn't stalk their departed talent. They just let them go and they never mentioned them again. Right? Tucker Carlson did not then face 2 years of arbitration and fights and gag orders with Fox News, being chased for every penny. They didn't try to stop his next move. They weren't navigating and having hit pieces written about them. They truly wanted to just turn the page, meaning they're a real business. They are a real business. They want to keep it corporate. Goodbye. Okay. Public didn't like how they dealt with it. I didn't like how they dealt with it. But actually, in retrospect, it was clean, right? Now compare that to the Daily Wire. Think about the positively erratic and, dare I say, deranged decisions that the company made just over the last few months, last 6 months, right? They brought back my social channels to mock me. Okay. This is unbelievable. It's beyond psychopathic to do something like this. 2 years after you fire someone, they also attempted, in case you forgot, they attempted to create an entire show dedicated to making fun of this show. Remember? In the no-no, where you had that spastic girl that was like standing on the couch like a Nickelodeon girl, like making fun of me, and it was weird and it was cringe and also beyond the realm of being stalked by a former employer. Strange. You don't keep someone's social.
I just feel like that's what led Ben Shapiro to where he's at now. Is like, you tried too hard. Like they tried when Candace left. Oh my goodness. And Brett Cooper and all that, like they try way too hard to like replace people or to make a better show. And like that's like what this guy I heard say the other day. It's like the Mr. Beast effect. Everything has to be bigger and better. If we're going to come out with a new show, it has to be bigger and better. Every new episode has to be bigger and better. And so it sets this standard and this bar that eventually it just gets so saturated and watered down that you can't reach it no more. So people get tired of it. If Ben would have just been chill and acted like shit wasn't affecting him and wouldn't have tried as hard, it probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Right?
And go, haha, I own your name and likeness and I can do this. You have to pause and really consider.
And if he wouldn't have been super fake and went on Charlie Kirk's show after he died and say he's going to donate $1 million, even though they kind of had this long-lasting feud, I mean, yeah, it's so disingenuous, and we're in such a climate right now on the internet where people are looking for genuine content, genuine people, and it's so easy to kind of spot the disingenuine ones.
How unusual that was. Now, that was a mere months removed from the end of their last legal action against me too. So that there's never been a stop in my life of the Daily Wire chasing me. If this was an ex-boyfriend, everyone would say that I was in need of a restraining order. Like I said, they wear the mask of this is all court. We just really want to go after her because of that like. She liked that. It was disparaging. So you cannot discount the fact that Ben Shapiro, who is considered, and this is sad for the other people on the platform, he is considered the face of the company. And he developed tunnel vision. He bet the company on destroying me. I didn't want to fight with them. I wanted to peace out. I wish Andrew Colt Clavin never made the Crisis King video. You would have never heard from me. We can never speak about each other ever again. But they were plotting. They wanted to be destructive. I mean, just take a listen to him and the many battles that he is fighting. Nobody knows why. The people that he should be uniting with and being friends with.
Good morning,
that he's
Stacey.
taking stabs at. Take a listen to him over just these last few months.
So here's the thing. Theo Vaughn is a low IQ conspiracist. He has himself routinely propped up Candace Owens, has lent credence to her insanity. Theo Vaughn is basically just a Bernie Sanders leftist who does not like the censorious impulses of the left and engages in all the same conspiracy theories and, of course, is good friends with Candace Owens and all the rest of it. And yes, Erica Kirk absolutely should sue the living hell out of Candace Owens for this sort of stuff.
Right,
Michael, I'll
whatever.
just ask you straight up. Is Candace Owens doing something evil by attacking Erica Kirk?
I think that it's wrong to attack Erica Kirk.
No, say the sentence with her
No,
name in it.
I'm not going to dance like a puppet for the podcast force.
I think that what Candace Owens is doing right now is evil. It is evil what she is doing right now. Okay, and I say that again.
What?
Because
Like, I didn't opine on whether it's evil or not, but my position is it's really none of my business. And
why is it? But I have a question. Why is it none of your business? I mean, you
because
comment on these things for a living.
I'm not mother of the internet.
No, but if this were on the left and somebody were accusing Charlie Kirk of his wife having murdered him.
See, he's just trying way too hard. These past few clips, I mean, dude, this guy's trying so hard. I'll be right back.
I assume that you would be talking about it.
Is that what Candace is accusing Erica of?
Yes. Of course, the issue here is not just that Megyn Kelly has some questionable principles and has been programming directly into the Groyper right. It is that she remains a coward. Remember, this is still the woman who says she is friends with Candace Owens.
So no, Tucker Carlson, it is not an excuse to go silent on Candace's targeting of TPUSA, or to mirror her bullshit lines of questioning because you love Candace personally. The same holds true of Megyn Kelly.
I mean, it's just not.
Hey guys, we got 76 people in here. Let's try and hit 100 likes before the first hour of the streams end. We have 32 minutes left. Everybody double tap the screen, show some love and support, help propel me in the algorithm. We're 14 subscribers away from 11K, man. Hit that subscribe button. Help me hit 11,000 subs today. On the road to 20,000, most importantly, 100. We're trying to get that silver plaque soon. I appreciate every single person for being here. God bless you guys. Jesus is King. Hit the subscribe button. Double tap the screen. Show some love and support. Join the family. Let's go.
Right? It's just I don't know what to go after Theo Vaughn. Everybody loves Theo Vaughn. He's just a person that everybody loves, but he just goes, Theo Vaughn is friends with Candace Owens, and I therefore hate him, and I want to destroy him, and every person has to want to destroy her and join this team. You can't have those sorts of people in the boardroom. Your company will eventually destroy itself. Now, if the employees found out on Friday that the company could no longer afford to sustain them, then we can reasonably assume that Ben, who's a part owner of the company, knew months ahead. And so what you're looking at there is that with his dying corporate breath, what he wanted was to come after me. Me. That is not to say that people turned away from him because people don't like political beef, right? It's not like there's tons of political beef. I have political beef with people. People actually have proven they have a high appetite for back and forth drama, left versus right, women versus men, whatever it is, whatever the prevailing narrative is of the day. Nobody minded when Trump would attack Marco Rubio or Ron DeSantis. I've had personal and legal spats with people like Kim Klacik as just one example.
Fuck, I don't know, Skippy, but Ben Shapiro could definitely donate some hair off his eyebrows to make a wig, bro.
People do expect figureheads to clash. What they don't expect, and what people have proven that they have no appetite for, is perfidy, right? Treachery, deceit, betrayal against your own. Ben trying to destroy me, trying to destroy Megyn Kelly. That means trying to destroy a former colleague and someone like Megyn Kelly, who he said was his friend. That is perfidious. There's no other way to say that. Ben seeking to publicly humiliate Michael Knowles, say her name.
13,
there is something about
13 more people saying hit the subscribe button. We'll be at 11K, man. 13 more beautiful people. If everybody in here right now hit the subscribe button, we'll be at well over 11,000 subs, man. Show some love and support. Join the family, bro.
Out that makes the public naturally recoil, right? Because it demonstrates that you have no honor, you have no dignity, you have no loyalty. They can forgive you demanding the COVID shots, right? Get the vaccine dopes. They can forgive you once leading the Never Trump movement, but they cannot forgive you treating people that are supposed to be close to you in that manner, right? To use a biblical analogy, Peter thrice denied Jesus. But Peter was not Judas. We are naturally, as human beings, averse to the spirit of Judas. And that is what Ben Shapiro demonstrates, right? That he will break bread with people as he plots against them. That is a moral offense to which we cannot rally behind. People do not like his nature.
Yeah, you can tell that he plays them close. You know, he plays these people close. I'm gonna go grab my goodie sack real quick. I'll be right back, man. Everybody, hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Come on, man. We're at 10,987 subs, man. I better see it hit 11,000.
You can spend years trying to destroy someone behind the scenes, like Ben did to Charlie Kirk, and then, boop, just flip on the dime as soon as he dies, slither into his studio and throw $1 million trying to purchase his legacy. It is spiritually repulsive. That is what the public cannot bear about the Daily Wire. You would think, by the way, that Ben's attacks against me.
By the way, everybody congratulate my moderators for getting married. Stacy and Skippy. Congratulations, guys.
Would now be all done. But on his Friday.
When you guys going to be expecting your child, I want to send a baby shower gift. All right? Come on now. Let the world know.
Show, when most were expecting him to deliver maybe an impassioned message, one laced with humility regarding the layoffs, perhaps thanking the many people who moved their entire families to Nashville to support his company and now find themselves without a job. You think like, oh, I mean, hey, I want to let you guys know this personally from me. Like, this is what's going on. We thank people so much. No, of course, he does not have the courage to do that. Right? Calls Megyn Kelly a coward.
Goddamn.
But what did Ben do instead of addressing his employees? Instead, he made his show about me, signaling that he wants his tribe to now begin targeting my money, of course. And he wants the public to know that they shouldn't listen to my show, because when they listen to my show, they make money. Take a listen.
Honestly, if you are an audience member of Candace who foments this sort of evil, because she makes money off of you. The way she makes money is by spewing trash into the public sphere, and then she makes money off it through advertising.
Hey, man, all I gotta say is this: who else, when they open their bag of weed, goes like this? Oh, it's so fucking good. I'm sorry, guys. I had to, dude. Oh, my God. Peanut butter muffin. Oh, I want to get in that muffin. No, I'm just playing. Oh, all right, man. Yeah, I don't believe in marriage, man. I'm just playing. You know, if you don't know, Skippy and Stacy, man, they kind of got a little thing going on where they want it, but they don't got it, right? So they want to get it, but they trying to get it got. So I love you guys, man. I support whatever route you take.
You know, that's how she does it. So if she's monetizing your gullibility, then you are complicit in this nonsense.
He makes me so nervous, like the way his head shakes when he's like that at the end there. Like he's in a psychosis. There's no other way to say it. Does he really believe that my audience is so stupid that they don't know that, like, when they're hitting my YouTube page, that we monetize the page and we have advertisements? That's his breaking story there. And does he recognize at all the irony of him making that claim as he does the very same thing? So what is he upset about? He's upset that our show is doing well despite his very best efforts behind the scenes to prevent that from ever happening. And right on cue, his supporters then began demanding a boycott of our show advertisers over the weekend. And it began trending. So take a look at this, where they listed all of our sponsors. It says, list of companies that sponsor Candace Owens' podcast. Do all these companies condone the behavior of Candace berating and demonizing a widow, Erica Kirk? If you haven't already, I suggest boycotting these companies until they withdraw their sponsorships. I'm also calling on all of these companies to withdraw their sponsorships of Candace Owens' podcast. I don't believe her views align with their company values. Do you condone Candace's views or her anti-Jewish rhetoric? And they started posting all of our sponsors. Some of these are actually not our sponsors. They probably just were like, oh man, we ended up on here. Okay. He wants my money. Similarly, they began targeting this morning our merch store. Actually, something that began over the weekend. Here is a tweet that followed this. Candace Owens wears shirts with her name and her face on them. She drinks from a cup with her name and face on it. She works on a computer with stickers of her face on it. What would you call this?
Bro, it's called promoting your own fucking line of merch, dog. People don't understand that shit. God damn, bro. People are so stupid. People make a fuss out of anything, bro. Bro, we still need 13 more people to hit the subscribe button. Y'all need to hit the subscribe button, man. Join the family. Help me hit 11K, man. Why y'all giving me blue balls right now, bro? We've been this close to hitting 11K for the past month, man. Hit the motherfucking subscribe button with the notification bell. Join the See Me Now family, man. Come on now. Let me finish.
We'd call it branding and marketing, actually. And Laura Loomer, of course, followed this up with calls about what we were doing with our merch, because this is the new call, get rid of Candace's merch. If we had that tweet, she asked people to support her, aka donate to her legal fund by buying her ugly merch. She doesn't need money. Why doesn't she sell one of her luxury SUVs? Why are people who are less fortunate than you are for money when you're wearing designer?
God, you know what? Laura just sounds like she is so jealous of Candace. Why doesn't she sell one of her luxurious SUVs? Or she wears designer? Well, Laura, can you not afford an SUV? Can you not afford designer? Bitch, just shut the fuck up. You know, that's what everybody on the internet is thinking right now for Laura. Someone needs to take your damn phone away. Take your socials away.
Driving $1 million worth of cars. It's so beyond untrue. It's crazy. Living in 2 homes, also untrue. That's
Skippy,
crazy.
You're funny, bro.
Why doesn't she support herself? I do support myself. Thank you. And so this is just what you see. This is their focus. It's been forever since I left Daily Wire, bankrupt Candace Owens. And so when you look at the full picture of Ben and what collapsed his company, it wasn't me. I wasn't at war with Ben. I wasn't trying to destroy Ben. I didn't tell people to boycott Ben or boycott the Daily Wire. To the contrary, I feel really bad for the employees who lost their jobs in that way. And behind the scenes, I'm trying to help some of them get new jobs.
Mr. John Stick. Man, shut the fuck up, Mr. John is back. Man, now you're going into motherfucking abyss, bro. You try being at 10,987 subscribers for the past 3 weeks. Shut the fuck up, man. Enjoy the abyss, bro.
Because they moved their lives and their families here. But regarding Ben, that is just the spirit of a man who wants money as revenge for his own actions. No one told Ben to launch a war on Christ as King. In fact, I strongly advised against it. All right? God will not be mocked. Money seems to be everything to Ben. That explains why, after working behind the scenes to encourage, and in front of the scenes, as you saw, to encourage Erica Kirk to sue me, he likely landed upon Brian Harpole, right? Because I do not find this to be a coincidence that on the last page of the lawsuit against me, his brother-in-law is listed, Jacob William Roth. Who knew? I did not know he was a part of this firm. I think he has been married to Ben's sister since 2018. Are we to believe that this is just a happy coincidence?
Oh no, bro.
Ben is so destructive. Like right here, mark my words right here. He is so destructive and he has such tunnel vision that this path of hatred that he has now been embarked on for 3 years is going to now destroy the lives of those who are agreeing to partake in this game with him, right? He is going to infect them with this similarly unnecessary obsession with me, and they will inevitably find that their own lives are destroyed. It will lead to their own similar exposure and their demise, because that's how cancer works, okay? The world is now awake. The Daily Wire, with Ben at the helm, represents the side of people that are trying to sort of put us back to sleep. And it is a losing battle. It is not going to work. So my best advice to them, which they of course will not follow, you can always count on Daily Wire to do the wrong thing. My best advice would be for them to shutter and sell the tech stack, okay? You cannot rehabilitate hatred. You cannot rehabilitate the way you are viewed on the world stage. You cannot rehabilitate Ben's anger and his tunnel vision. People see the Daily Wire and they see Ben and they don't want to support that. They don't want to support someone who tells them that they're evil and stupid and wrong for listening and supporting Theo Von while he unflinchingly hosts Bibi Netanyahu on his platform, while he cheers on a genocide. That's his main issue. His main issue is Israel. That's what he turns on everybody over. Our support for Israel. Well, support for Israel is down all across the country. And does this mean that every Zionist has their empire collapsing? No, absolutely not. Fox News is still a thing, right? Fox News is still pulling in viewers. But it's the manner in which he goes about it. It's too disturbing. People don't want to look on. They don't want to root it on. If I'm the private equity, I'm selling the computers. I'm selling everything that they have there that can be sold. And I'm just saying the company's got to go. That's my personal opinion. I'm allowed to it. We will be right back after a brief break. All right, you guys, imagine waking up one day and seeing gold that's out. All right, look, guys, the Little Pony could only go on for so long, right? I mean, it was just watching something and it was painful. I mean, the buying of the views, everybody in YouTube world knew Ben is he's buying views. And that's just what's happening. I know how he's doing it because I know the person who used to do it at the Daily Wire and through advertising. And you wonder how I was actually asking the question, like to my husband, like, how is that not like an advertising Ponzi scheme of sorts? Like, how do you buy views and then sell to advertisers on the basis of your views? And my husband said, well, then maybe they could potentially be putting something in the contract that allows them to sort of get around that tricky clause, like, oh, we may sometimes advertise or whatever. But this was.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can go on to any of your videos and click promote and fucking put money behind it. Yeah.
Just watching. They were just on the plank for a very long time, sort of walking the plank. Anyway, I did find something was brewing last week. We could all feel it, like I said. And Baron Coleman received a very interesting comment on his show, because we're going to talk a little bit more about this lawyer, Matt Sarlson, who tweeted out this lawsuit with Brian Harpole. We're very familiar, like I told you, with Matt Sarlson, just objectively a lawyer that takes things, like was making this so personal, and we couldn't figure out why it was so personal. And now I think we do have an understanding. But take a listen to Baron Coleman read this comment on his show.
I'm from CLT. A friend of my husband got a call from Larry L. trying to pay him to go to CLT Airport to take pictures of Candace in the airport. At the same time, the news of the lawsuit dropped. Really? Why is she in the Charlotte airport tonight?
So I think Baron didn't understand what that commenter was saying. So what the commenter was saying is of remarkable interest. What they're saying is that they knew someone who Larry Loomer was trying to send to the Charlotte airport when I received news of a lawsuit. The reason why Baron is confused is because I didn't publicize that I had received an email from Matt Sarlson while I was in the Charlotte airport. That's a very precise thing. It signals that Laura Loomer knew before we had announced to the public more than a week, because they had first sent this, like, I don't know, demand thing at first and said we are following this lawsuit in 4 days. But I was standing in the Charlotte airport when I received that email. So how is it possible? And again, I'll say allegedly, how is it possible that Laura Loomer was trying to get somebody go take photos of me reading that email that I received, that nobody could have known I was going to receive outside of Matt Sarlson's firm? That signals that there's some coordination between Matt Sarlson, Ben Shapiro's lawyer, and Laura Loomer. And then by golly, you guys, when he tweeted out this lawsuit, could you imagine my surprise when we went on?
It's peanut butter muffin. I've been getting some like light sativas lately because I don't want to be all like so fucking fried. I don't know my own name, you know, but I want to be a little fried, you know. Miss those days when I just smoked, didn't drink or nothing, you know.
Onto his wall, and we saw that before he acknowledged the lawsuit, he had been heavily retweeting Laura Loomer and her attacks against my family. Laura Loomer asserting that my immigrant husband, my husband is not an immigrant, thank you, he was an immigrant, was involved in this DUI. He's retweeting Laura Loomer. That's very interesting. There seems to be a connection here. Not only that, but Jacob William Roth, Ben Shapiro's brother-in-law, similarly was retweeting the lawsuit. So this is very interesting. By golly, some people thought, are they coordinating? Are they using Laura Loomer? Because how do these people know each other? Again, why is this Matt Sarlson so invested in my life? Well, Laura Loomer, when she thought I was going to have a bad week last week, tweeted this. Damn, Candace O is having a bad week, almost like she got ambushed. Couldn't have happened to a more wretched BITCH. Oh, I think there could be some coordination going on. And we'll be able to tell you more about that because we're finding out a lot of information.
God, isn't this like cyberbullying at this point? God damn, bro.
Right now. And I got to get in my early predictions.
When's someone going to tell Laura to shut the fuck up, bro?
Here, because I've rarely been wrong on this stuff. Like I insinuated, cancerous goals like this inevitably infect everyone. And this absurd lawsuit from Brian Harpole, the internet recognizing, looking up now and paying attention that there are these bizarre connections between everyone. This is going to shine a negative light of attention on Harmeet Dillon, because this is her law firm, right? Dillon Law Group is Harmeet Dillon's law firm. She currently works for the Department of Justice. She left her firm, obviously, to go fill this position, and I think transferred the stake in the company to her brother while she's currently serving in the Department of Justice. She's serving as the Assistant Attorney General for the Civil Rights Division. She's also the front runner to replace Pam Bondi for Attorney General of the United States. That's a big position. People are wondering, Trump signaling lawsuits, Erica, sue. What's going on here? Why does this all feel a little bit incestuous, right? Pam Bondi, just to be clear, had become to the American people virtually synonymous with corruption for Israel, right? Regarding the Epstein files, we've hated her since she gaslit us about the files. She lied to us about the files, the binder of the files. What is your priority, Pam Bondi? Who are you protecting? Why does it feel like it's the nation state of Israel? And while I can, just to be clear, Harmy Dillon's firm has never been accused or charged with any corruption related to Israel, but her law firm is heavily involved in a lot of legal issues on behalf of leaving you trapped in that cycle of high interest. Firm has never been accused or charged with any corruption related to Israel, but her law firm is heavily involved.
If she don't get off this subject, I think I'm just gonna get off her stream at this point. We'll see what else she has to say, but I kind of want to just get the whole synopsis on what she was saying about the Ben Shapiro fall and all that.
Involved in a lot of legal issues on behalf of Israel, right? For example, there was a recent company that made waves, which we hadn't covered on the show, which registered.
Yeah, these days, because sometimes I feel like sativa is, yeah. I just feel like at this point they're both potent.
Rightfully under FARA, big deal. Israel never wants to do that. Rest in peace, JFK. Called Show Faith by Works. Okay, so Show Faith by Works LLC. If you are not familiar with that company, I'm going to tell you what they're all about. Just 8 days after Charlie Kirk was assassinated, Show Faith by Works began their contracting registration under FARA. The principal of the company, to be clear, is Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Their stated purpose is to target Christians in the United States with anti-Palestinian and pro-Israel messaging. How? With geofencing. Okay, meaning you go to a public event, you go to church, and they are actually going to put an invisible fence around your phone, which then allows them to hand over your information, to allow people to freely target your phone with searching and messaging. Here's a Times of Israel article about that. This was published in October, and it says Israel to spend up to $4.1 million on a Christian PR campaign in the West. It says the foreign ministry has hired another American firm to run influence operations in the United States, with plans to spend as much as $4.1 million on a marketing campaign aimed at Christians across the western part of the country according to newly filed federal disclosures. The documents filed last week under the FARA Act reveal that Show Faith by Works LLC will execute what it bills as the, quote, largest Christian church geofencing campaign in U.S. history. A newly formed company with a San Diego address, Show Faith by Works, is run by Chad Schnitger, a prominent Christian conservative activist in California. The initiative is designed to reach churchgoers with digital ads that are explicitly, quote, pro-Israel and anti-Palestinian, end quote, while dispatching a mobile, quote, October 7th experience to church parking lots. That sounds terrifying.
The fact that they so blatantly try to do this mind control is crazy. That's the short version of what I was just all about to say. So I'll just say that.
We don't want a mobile October 7th thing. But are you going to kill people? What are you saying? What are you saying? I kid. I hope. I don't want it. Anyways, they're going to do this. It continues. There's going to be an exhibit to Church Park. We don't need to exhibit this. We're actually good. Thank you. Also to Christian colleges, it says. Beware Christian college. The October 7th experience is coming to a parking lot near you. Okay, sorry, you can scroll back up. I'm going to keep reading that. The initiative is designed to reach. The campaign adds a new prong, to Israel's U.S. communication blitz, complementing a $1.5 million per a month contract for AI-driven social media activity with former Trump campaign strategist Brad Parscale, and a contract with a firm called Bridge Partners to create an influencer network called the Esler Project. The PR blitz was anticipated after the foreign ministry was allocated $150 million in this year's budget for public relations efforts. You gotta love it, right? We have to give our tax dollars to Israel so that Israel can spend money to influence. I don't know. It just feels wrong.
Welcome back.
It feels wrong. Anyway, you should know that Dillon Law Group filed on behalf of this company. So they are on the FARA paperwork. They're representing them. So Show Faith by Works LLC was initially contracted by Havas Media on September 8th. And then came Charlie's public funeral, described by some people, his wife, as the event of the century. And what do you know that after this, Andrew Colvett announced on the news that at this event of the century, they successfully had geofenced and geotagged everyone who went there to mourn Charlie. So really, it was like hats, merch, and some cell phone data, apparently. Take a listen.
The way I'm going to break a little bit of news on your program, Jesse.
We already knew it. I don't know why she's breaking this now.
Our partners that do sort of geotagging with devices, they told us that they tracked over 277,000 devices in the vicinity of State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Wow.
277,000.
I just can't believe you thought that was good PR to go up there and just say that. I mean, can I also just say that if I die, you can just miss me with this kind of a funeral. I'm good. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm really good at the Birch, the Hats, and the geofencing funeral. Thank you very much. Now, I should be clear that we don't know for sure
Welcome in, fam.
if Andrew Colvett, who happened to actually be sitting with Harmeet Dillon at the recent White House Correspondents' Center shooting, we don't know if Andrew Colvett, he didn't name who he was working with. He didn't name who his partners were. So we don't know if it was show faith by works. But the timing of this is definitely interesting. And we should actually maybe try to find out, right?
No problem, bro.
In their FARA docs, they specifically note that they are going to be doing that geofencing and targeting in Tucson, Phoenix, and Las Vegas. So that is right in the Turning Point hub. There's a lot of smoke here. I'd be willing to bet there's some fire. And maybe if you were one of the lucky ones who got to attend this event of the century, you might be able to work to find out by contacting Turning Point and saying, actually, who was your partners that were geofencing us? Maybe it's on a ticket stub. I would imagine they would have had to disclose it. I'm not sure entirely. But it would be know who their partners are. I didn't know Turning Point was doing this. I actually thought they were like a 501c3 charity that was not engaged in this at all. So I do want to give a special shout out to Twitter user Gen X Girl, because she has done a fantastic job influencing that. You can see that she says she's a honey badger that exposes corruption, wars, and foreign influence. And I do think that kind of looking at the piece of what this firm is going to be important. Again, I personally have nothing against Harmeet Dillon. I do think that there are...
All right, we're getting off this, y'all. She's at the end. Like, she's going in the comments next. And I was getting bored.
We went to them.
I just wanted to hear what she had to say about Ben Shapiro.
Going to bring in our chief U.S. correspondent, Alan.
I just wanted to hear what she had to say about Ben. That's it. Because they've been going at it.
Alan Fisher, who's at the White House. So we did hear similar themes from Donald Trump there. But at the same time, there was a sense of frustration, particularly with regard to the negotiations.
And like I said, I think we're just going to chill and do like a body cam day or something today after I reacted to her. So I'll see if there's anything worth looking at on here, and then we'll probably just go to something chill today.
Or perhaps even an acceptance of the realism of the situation. Certainly the White House has said in the past, and Donald Trump has said in the past, that the Iranians say one thing for domestic consumption and international consumption, and they tell them something different on the phone when they are negotiating. Donald Trump says there is no breach of the ceasefire at the moment. He was asked whether or not the attacks by some of the Iranian small boats, as they call them, would be a breach. He said not at the moment, and then asked what would a breach be. He said you'll find out, and they know. The Iranians know what a breach would be. And so that's a concern going forward, given that this could blow up very quickly from a very small incident. But he says the Iranians don't have any guns, so they don't seem to be a threat at the moment. Donald Trump...
Yeah, same old shit. I know, me too, Stacey, trust me. And I've been getting into really a lot. I watched this one last night. I wonder if I can't find it. It was the worst freaking house I've seen on body cam yet when it comes to like having a bunch of animals. And you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? This guy had a shit ton, dude. I'll show you. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it PG, but I can't. Not when I'm talking about stuff like this. Yeah, I don't think I can find it. Let's see. Maybe if I just looked it up. Oops. Goodness gracious. No, can't find it. Alright, well, I'll just have to put on one random one then. But yeah, it was wild. This guy had a goat up in his fucking attic, dude. I'm not even kidding. And he had like chickens, turtles, eels, like every animal. You name it. He had it. It was wild. The only ones that I don't like watching are ones with kids. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I can't do it. Because they just piss me off. Man snaps after ChatGPT empowers his delusions. Okay. This one sounds interesting, right?
You guys for love. Do the right to you. They're gonna kill you all! Kill you all!
Dude, we're not even 21 seconds in, and this guy's like, wild.
Of your imagination.
When police respond to reports of serious threats to a local business, they come face to face with a suspect whose behavior, that may have been shaped in part by ChatGPT, makes it nearly impossible to tell what he believes is real and what's a complete delusion.
Yeah, I am the law.
The following is based on official police records released to date. On the evening of March 7th, 2025, a father and his son walk into a police station in Westlake, Ohio, to discuss a car the son had previously reported stolen, unaware that one of them is about to be arrested for something else entirely. The man in handcuffs is 20-year-old Shion Park, and the discussion about the car was all a ruse created by police to have him come to the station voluntarily.
Security perimeter. No weapons, guns, knives, sprays, anti or electrical. Sit back. You sit back with me. I'm rushing your death.
The urgency to bring Shion to the station stemmed from a call earlier that night, when police were summoned to the Mark's grocery store where he works. According to reports, a co-worker from the store showed police text messages from Shion in which he threatened to kill everyone at the store the next day, while also calling himself Lord Shiva.
You know why you're here? Because I want to kill you all in 12 p.m. What's the time? Hey, 12 o'clock.
Damn, bro, name the time, bro. He's like, at 12 p.m. Bro, this is wild, dude. It's not 11 o'clock, he said.
It's not 11 o'clock. Hey, dumb. Listen.
Oh, it's 10:57.
Shut the f up. I did not ask you.
I don't give a who you ask.
Hey, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you. You have the right to you. Oh, man, I am the law, you dumb. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I am the
I don't know, dude. He's on something. But this guy's wild, bro.
law. Jesus. Oh, Jesus can't save you, buddy.
As Shion continues acting in a completely unpredictable manner with the officers, his father calls his other son from the lobby, hoping he can help communicate with officers.
He's on something.
I don't know if I'm not too far, but I was just wondering what happened.
Yeah, so he was arrested by us for making threats. Has he ever been diagnosed with anything or has seen like a specialist or no?
I think the only thing he's been diagnosed with like ADHD, to be honest.
Okay.
He's not going to do anything, and he hasn't done anything like that. He said a couple of weird things to me too. I told him to stop, and he did.
But his brother no longer seems to be the one he's listening to. According to police reports, detectives later uncovered conversations between Shion and ChatGPT discussing his plans at Mark's, where he refers to March 8th as Judgment Day. Investigators noted that during the course of the conversations, replies from the AI chatbot seemed to empower and validate Shion's opinions.
Ooh, I like that. Woo! Woo! That makes me a little happy. Because I know what you've done to those children. Oh, you're planning to kill me? You're planning to drug me? Oh, that's so nice of you. That's so nice. They're gonna kill you all. Kill you all. At 12. I'm never late.
You got an hour.
Dude, this guy, I don't know. It's got to be something like schizophrenia. Yeah, like this guy is like, his face goes from like mad to like calm. Like he's like screaming at the top of his lungs, and then he just stops and he's like, but in a little less than an hour. Like, what the fuck? Like, this guy is crazy, bro. Like, this is the type of guy in prison where it's like everybody, even the gangs are like, oh, bro, like we just let him be, bro. We don't talk to him.
No, about 9 minutes.
It's a little less than an hour, and you're supposed to say it's a little less because that's the last time you're ever gonna breathe.
No, I think that was. Oh no, I'm still breathing. Oh, crazy.
Thank you so much.
And these cops are talking crap back. This is so fucking funny, bro.
If you shake my hand, I will free you from your agony. But I know you won't shake my hand because you would never shake someone's hand.
I shake plenty of people's hands.
Can you shake my hand?
I just ain't shaking yours.
Your life depends on it.
No, it doesn't. I guarantee you have no bearing on my life.
2, 1. Thank you. You know, I love you. I love you very much.
Good.
This guy's crazy. You know, second chance.
Do you know what today? Tomorrow is?
Shut the f up.
You know what tomorrow is?
Shut the f up. I was not speaking to you. And you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Please. Forgiveness. Please. Forgiveness. What do you have to do? What do you
This
have
is just a great video to choose right after you smoke a joint, you know?
to do?
What do you have to do? Or what does he have to do?
Both.
Well, I told you he had to knock this off and he didn't.
According to police records, in the days leading up to the incident, officers were called to the family's home multiple times for a series of troubling reports.
Yeah, I wonder what this guy's like at home. Like, imagine living with this guy. Imagine being his parents. It's like, he's just singing that song all the time. Talking all weird and shit.
Among them were messages Xi'an sent to former classmates, including images of himself with pentagrams and 666 drawn on his body, along with statements about taking one of their souls. There was also a claim that he had purchased a gun. At the time, officers determined he didn't pose an immediate threat and warned him to cease contact with the involved parties.
A gun? You know what a gun is?
Yeah.
Did he buy one?
You want to buy it?
Did he buy one?
He bought?
I'm asking you, did he buy a gun?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He had something going for him, like, you know, he was like doing golfing calls and all that, but all of that went
How would
really
he
bad,
know?
and ever since then he's just been having a really difficult time accepting that it's gone really bad.
You can't do anything to me.
Sit down. There's no fear.
None.
Stop loving.
Let's replay that. I didn't even see it.
You can't do anything to me.
Sit down. There's no fear.
None.
Yeah, it's like he is possessed by a demon, dude. Straight up.
Stop loving. Don't do it again. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, no, please. Yes. Oh, wait, well, I need your officer. No. You have it all. No, your name. Yeah. What's your name? Lieutenant Fox. Oh, Lieutenant Fox. Oh, Lieutenant. Shut the up, Lieutenant. Get the out of my sight, little. Can you be a good dog and give me a drink?
No, don't think so.
Why, dude?
It's because you just
Shut
spit
the
on.
up. I'm speaking.
No, I'll speak whenever the I want to. Okay?
You won't.
I will speak whenever the I choose to.
Look at me. Just look at me. Tell me.
You think you intimidate me, dude?
No, I don't.
Good, because you don't.
Don't you dare look at me. That's funny, right? You will be forgiven for laughing. And you're going to see what I can do.
Thank God. You're saved.
Spirit. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you flip it upside down? Because you're going to die. And you, especially, officer, on the computer. Yeah, with the glasses.
Can't he,
These are
like,
4 hours.
Oh crap! Can't he get like charged for like threats to a police officer or something? Like, isn't there like something that they could charge him with at this point? Like, how many officers has he threatened? I swear that's a charge.
Guys. Oh, no! I need to get out. No, I need to run. Push me down, please. I need to get out of here because I need to save your guys' lives. I need to go. Can you release me? I need to run away.
Sit down.
There's Master. Wait, do you guys like Logan Paul? Jake Paul or Logan Paul? Go.
What's your social?
I don't know my social. You done it?
Holy shit, dude. This is crazy.
How many orgies have you guys been in? Before. Tell me.
He just needs like therapy right now.
Although the family believes Xi'an is harmless, officers still have a duty to determine the credibility of his reported threats.
You keep saying March 8th at 12 o'clock. What's the significance? Nothing's gonna happen, guys. It's all right. Look into my eyes and lie like I lie. You're safe. What's your problem with people at Marks? Is that what you said? You want to kill them all? Yeah, they'll die. Again, you're supposed to torture me today. And you don't choose to torture me, I'm literally going to kill you all. This is the last chance. If you don't shoot me right now, I'm going to kill you all. And if you don't kill me right now, I'm going to kill you all. Five. No, dude, this is the place where I'll be awakened, you idiots. I need you to take it off with me because I'm not going to do it. Good boy.
As the officers get Xi'an dressed into his new county-appointed wardrobe, a revelation seems to wash over him.
Wait, am I going to go to prison? My children will kill you all. Let's go! No way I'm going to do this with you guys. Let's go. Don't touch me, you little.
According to police reports, once in his cell, Shion continued his volatile behavior.
Dude, I'd show up to the jail with a belt in my hand, bro. I'd be like, where's he at? Let him out for 5 minutes. Let me go in that cell.
Removing his clothes, piling them in a corner, and urinating on them. He danced, screamed, sang, and shadowboxed, and at one point attempted to break the cell's surveillance camera. He also stuffed his bedsheet into the toilet, flooding the cell. Eventually, as he began to calm down, Shion requested a Bible. A search of the father's car and Shion's bedroom was completed, but no weapon was ever found. A correction officer reported the day after his arrest, Shion admitted to him that he consumed shrooms the day before and had no recollection of the previous night. Shion was banned from all Mark's properties.
If I give you water, you're going to kill us, but even though you requested water. Yeah.
According to court records, Shion Park was charged with 2 counts of harassment with a bodily substance, 2 of aggravated menacing, 1 count of vandalism, and 1 count of intimidation. After a psychiatric evaluation, Shion was found not guilty by reason of insanity. Get the full story without the restrictions, including longer cuts.
Well, bro, at least he's honest, dude. Because I don't know anyone that took shrooms with me, allegedly, that ever acted like that, allegedly. That's, What a guy. Clip that. Straight up. Oh, dude, 11 minutes that video was, and that kid was, like, crazy every second of it. Oh my God, no, I cannot watch that one. That's crazy. When a predator gets caught in that.
In that restroom, and she forced me to drink the alcohol and tobacco, and that's when she started touching me. La niña quería.
Why'd it have to be some weird shit right off rip, man? How much do you take? Bro, I've never seen anyone take a bunch of them and be like that. I mean, some people, I just think that what I'm saying is that, like, I think that sometimes people that are crazy on the inside, when they take that stuff, it shows. Like, you know? So. He was fucking crazy. That was crazy. I've never seen anyone act like that ever, dude. Those cops were fed up with him.
Le dije, no es cierto, es una niña. Tú eres una adulta.
How old was she?
11.
When a woman notices her sister is nowhere to be found after a house party, a light on in the bathroom tells her something isn't right. But when she finally makes it inside, the scene leaves her and police reeling. The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Around 4:30 a.m. on March 22, 2020, officers in Albuquerque, New Mexico were dispatched to a local home after receiving a report about child abuse. Once they arrive, they're immediately met by the victim's older sister, Claudia, whose name has been changed to protect her identity.
Hi. Did you call us? Yes, I did. Okay. How can I help you? We were asleep, and I had a friend staying here. She's like 30 years old. Oh, good. Apparently, she woke up my sister. She's 11 years old. Okay. And she took her to the restroom and tried to do something to her.
Claudia explained.
What the... Bro. Why they have to be this kind of video, bro? I just got done saying like watching stuff about kids, man. They clickbaited me, bro.
She was having a party at her
I figured it'd be something like this, though, because it said predator, but...
home that evening with a few friends when she discovered one of those friends in the bathroom with her little sister, Mila, whose name has also been changed. One officer takes Mila into a back bedroom to ask her what happened, and what she says can only be described as a waking nightmare.
I know you're scared. The ambulance is going to come check you out. Just tell me what happened, okay? So, I was asleep. The woman, I don't know the name, okay? She woke me up, and she took me to the restroom. This one? Yes, right there. Okay. She gave me alcohol, and she gave me tobacco. I don't know what she did. Did she, like, force it? Or yes.
The woman Mila is describing as 28-year-old Jamie Sandoval Gonzalez. She'd been planning
and
on...
this is her sister? Like, this is the mom's sister? That is crazy.
Spending the night, but Claudia kicked her out once she discovered her in the bathroom.
And that's when she started touching.
Yeah, bro, the smoke detector thing. I know, dude. And, don't you hate it when you go to a friend's house and they have it like that, bro? And you're like, bro, just come on, find me some batteries or something, or find me something.
Mila's story is gut-wrenching, but as she continues, it's clear that she has yet to describe the worst of her horrific experience.
She got naked too? Yeah. Okay. She didn't take off her pants or no, really good, but she just took off her shirt and her bra.
Mila goes on to explain that she has no idea how long she was in that bathroom, but eventually her sister came to her rescue.
So I woke up and I saw the light of this restroom on. So I started knocking and I heard the shower thing on. So I'm like, who's it? She's like, it's me. And then I heard my sister like, I'm using the restroom, hold on.
Your sister said, this little one said she used the restroom.
Yeah. And then I opened it with the keys and she wouldn't let me, the older one. Then I'm like, open the door, I need to go in there. What are you guys doing? I opened the door and my sister was sitting on the toilet. And I saw she was wearing red lipstick, the lady. So I saw my sister full of red lipstick all over her face. So I'm like, are you kissing her or what's going on? And my sister wouldn't tell me nothing. She was like in shock, like, I'm like, what's wrong with you? What are you doing here? She's like, she made me come into the restroom. No, and I told her off. I'm like, why did you do this? She's a little girl. You have kids too, because she has two boys. And I'm like, what are you thinking? And I kicked her out.
So you didn't see anything else? You just saw the marks on her face?
On her face, yeah. And she was using the restroom. So the moment she cleaned herself, the paper was full of red lipstick. So I guess she was doing.
Okay, where's that paper? Where's the toilet paper?
And put it on the toilet because I flushed it.
You flushed it?
I think.
Claudia wasn't the only one who witnessed the aftermath of Jamie's assault on Mila. A couple other friends were also staying the night and witnessed Claudia's discovery and chaotic aftermath. One friend was standing nearby and describes Jamie's attitude.
La Jamie, ¿qué te dijo?
Ella dijo, la niña quería. Dijo, la niña quería que lo hiciera. Le dije, no es cierto, es una niña. Tú eres una adulta.
Jamie had been driven to the party by Claudia and her brother, so she left on foot. But where she is now is anyone's guess. After she was gone, Claudia's attention immediately turned to her sister.
Oh, my sister, she better get out of the house and then shower. You showered? Yes, okay. So, just to get rid of the smell? Or? Yes, yeah, okay.
My first reaction, she couldn't talk. She was crying and my first reaction was, take off your clothes, let me get you in the shower. Because when I saw she was using the restroom, she had a piece of toilet paper in her hands full of red lipstick. Like Jamie was starting to kiss her down her body.
Officers want to learn how Jamie even ended up at the party, and it turns out she and Claudia aren't close. They'd known each other when they were younger and only reconnected recently.
How long have you known Jamie?
How long have you known her? I know her since like 10 years ago, but not like, no, I know more of her sister and her mom.
Okay. How did since you're not that close to her, how did she come over here?
I opened Facebook like a week ago, and we add each other, and we started, hey, what's up? And we started talking like 4 days ago, and then I invited her to the house, and I'm like, okay, sure. And she came, and I'm like, she was gonna spend the night here.
Mila was also just spending the night, and her mom left just shortly before she was brought into the bathroom. Her mom is called back to the house, and EMS arrives to examine her.
So, hey, hi. This person gave her alcohol and made her smoke tobacco. Talking to her, she does kind of seem like honest. Yeah. How are you feeling?
They should be taking her blood alcohol right now. Or whatever the hell. Make her do a breathalyzer.
I'm okay. Not really nervous. That's all.
Meanwhile,
oh my god, dude, you can just tell she's traumatized too. Oh my god. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Straight firing from the hip.
Polo is put out for Jamie. Soon, Mila and Claudia's mother arrives and gives consent to take Mila for a sexual assault exam. But before they can leave, officers get word that a woman matching Jamie's description has just been detained at an intersection nearly 2 miles away.
You Jamie? Hey, I'm Officer Reynoso with the Albuquerque Police Department. Hey, what's your social real quick?
I don't know.
Where were you born?
I'm Chihuahua.
Chihuahua? Oh, okay. You have a driver's license?
No.
No? Okay. So why did you just tell him a different name than what you told us?
Well, that one's my first name, and I'm only just Arely.
Arely? What's your full name?
Jamie Arely.
So I'm going to let you know right now, when somebody in a uniform like this asks you what your name is, we want your true first name and your true last name.
Okay.
We don't deal with middle names. We want first and last name, okay? The one that's going to be on the ID.
That one, what's on the ID? Well,
then I want both of them.
Okay.
How'd you get over here?
Well, I'm in the party with my friends.
Uh-huh.
And I'm there. Well, we have a little problem there.
What's the little problem?
The one of the little friends.
Uh-huh.
She's there and said to touch her.
Yeah, why would the little child say that?
Because, well, all the night she's talking to me, and I know she's so drunk. But she don't want me to talk to anyone.
What? How old was she?
11 years. And I'm just saying with her brother.
Jamie admits to having sex with Claudia and Mila's older brother earlier in the evening. This was prior to assaulting Mila.
What the fuck did they say? What was that?
Brother.
Jamie admits to having sex with Claudia and Mila's older brother earlier in the evening. This was prior to assaulting Mila. However,
So they was just having a whole ass orgy over there, bro.
that assault isn't the only reason she's being detained.
Did you know you had 4 misdemeanor warrants?
Yeah.
You did?
Jamie is wanted for 4 separate traffic-related warrants, all from a few years prior. She's arrested for those warrants, as well as criminal in the first degree, and transported to the prisoner transport center before being booked into jail. However, this story is far from over. At her assault exam, Mila repeats what she remembers, but with the added detail that Jamie had grabbed her by the neck. In a later interview, the nurse who examined her discusses her findings with Jamie's lawyer.
I found sun marks in her neck, on the frontal area on the right side of her neck.
Did you photograph those marks?
Yes.
You did? Okay.
The nurse also took numerous swabs and a blood sample, which show Mila's blood alcohol content was 0.06%. Jamie ultimately faces 4 charges for her assault on Mila, 2 for criminal in the first degree, as well as false imprisonment and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. However, the prosecution later drops all but the criminal charges. Jamie pleads not.
I don't know. How could you drop those charges? Because at the end of the day, dude, she made her drink liquor. Like, isn't that like, that's gotta be some different charge. She made her drink liquor and smoke. She didn't like provide it for her. She didn't contribute like that. That's what that means. You know, someone buying liquor for someone who's under the age of 21 or whatever. You think that the charge would be different for her forcing her to drink liquor and smoke? Like, that's some sort of assault type shit or drugging type shit, you know?
Not guilty, and the case is set to go to trial. However, by the time pre-trial interviews are being conducted, Mila is 15, and she remembers things differently now.
I was under alcohol.
Okay. How much alcohol did you drink?
A lot for my age.
Were you drinking beer or was it something else?
It was tequila.
Okay.
Yeah, because I finished the rest of the bottle that they had left there in the fridge.
Okay.
And, well, there was people getting it, so there was just a bunch of alcohol everywhere. So I was just drinking whatever I could, basically.
She explains that she'd been hiding in that hallway, away from the crowd of people, when Jamie finished having sex with her brother.
That's when she...
What? So, isn't this girl related to the family? So wouldn't they be related? Isn't that what they said in the beginning? Stacy, Skippy, am I tripping? Is that what they said? Like, what is going on here? What?
Walked out of the room, and I was in the hallway because I wasn't trying to get seen by my sister or anybody that was going to get me in trouble. So then she was like, oh my goodness. And that's when she took me to the restroom, and she was telling me how great it was. And I mean, I thought she was just going to tell me how great it was and get over it. But no, she just started kissing me.
On the stand, however, Jamie denies everything. Her story is markedly different from Mila's, which she tells in court with the help of an interpreter.
So how long had you been in the bathroom before you walked in?
So I think maybe about a minute after I'd gone in, because I hadn't locked the door since I wasn't using the bathroom. I was just trying to fix myself up.
While she was fixing herself up, she claimed she took a piece of toilet paper to blot her red lipstick, which ended up being the piece of toilet paper Claudia saw and assumed Mila had used to wipe herself. That's when Mila came into the bathroom.
So did knock to come in, or how'd you get into the bathroom?
She just opened the door a little bit, and she said, I heard what you did with my brother, and then she came in.
What did you tell her?
It was just embarrassing, so we both laughed, and I said, how embarrassing that you heard that.
What happened after that?
Well, she stayed in the bathroom. She was leaning on the door, and I kept fixing my hair, and she told me that she liked women and that she liked me.
How did you respond to that?
I told her that she was crazy because I'd just been with her brother and that she was just a girl.
What happened afterwards?
When she lunged at me to kiss me, I tried to move her away from me to calm her down, and she said that she wanted me to give her an. And since she was so drunk, she fell to the floor, and that's when, and it was a loud thud, and that's when, and the others came in, or when tried to come in.
Jamie insists that neither.
Hey, y'all. I see you chilling up in this stream and not liking it. Double tap that screen. Hit the subscribe button, show some motherfucking love. Join the See Me Now family. Quit being lazy and tap that button. Show some love.
Of their clothing was ever off, and she never touched Mila. The discrepancies are vast, and Jamie's defense attorney focuses on them in his closing argument.
What happened in this case is the story changed. When you say something different, it's not that you are forgetting, it's that you are now fabricating. Now you're lying. I do believe that is a victim, but I don't think she's a victim of anything that my client did. I think she's a victim of the way she's being raised and the things that she's allowed to be a part of. She, we know, cannot give consent. We know that, but that's not the issue here.
Yeah, so like her family was just letting her sip on tequila anyway. So
There was no act. She's just not telling the truth.
The prosecution, on the other hand, asserts that memory degrades and changes over time. And in this battle of she said, the one thing that can't be disputed is the evidence. The results of the swabs taken during Mila's exam tell the truth. Jamie's DNA was found on Mila's area, despite her having showered that night.
I wish I had one of those buttons so it would make it sound like it went. What, man?
And while no testing was done to determine whether that DNA got there from touch or saliva, the prosecution is clear. Her DNA shouldn't be there at all.
Very disturbed, but defense got up here and said that is a victim of how she was raised. No, she's a victim of what she did to her. She was a victim of being put in that bathroom, being assaulted by the defendant. But let's go put the blame on the rest of the family. Okay, so we're going to say nothing happened because of little tiny inconsistencies that have no bearing in this case? No. What the issue is what she did to her. Is not a victim of her family situation. That is disgusting to even bring that up. She is a victim of assault by the hands of this defendant. She can sit there and smile all she wants. She knows she did this. She has no way to explain how that DNA got there.
The jury is sent to deliberate, but return deadlocked the next day. The judge declares a mistrial with the caveat that the prosecution has the right to try Jamie again, which they do. In 2025, Jamie is found guilty on both counts of criminal of a child under 13. She's sentenced to 18 years on both counts to be served concurrently. The sentence is mitigated to 15 years due to her age and lack of criminal record. According to court documents, she will be appealing her sentence.
I don't know, bro. DNA is pretty hard to.
The white car, like
teen who killed married couple in a crash gets surprise of his life. All right, let's vibe. Grab your bongs, grab your joints, grab your water for the cottonmouth, and chill.
And then all of a sudden, bam, just out of nowhere. I didn't do anything wrong. Please come here.
Tuesday, February 20th, 2024, Ocala, Florida. Authorities received a call about a tragic accident that occurred on Southeast 38th Avenue. The police, along with EMS and firefighters, rushed urgently to the scene. Gradually, more calls came in reporting the same details, indicating that it was a serious situation. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
You guys saw what happened?
Well, we were coming right here, and then either the white car was either pulling out or it just stopped, and then the other car over there hit him so hard. It almost hit us. That car almost got us because it started right here, and it went way over there, and that one went way over here. It started right here. See the pole? This is where it started, right here. This is where you got hit, right there. And then it hit that, and he went.
Stop it, Skippy. You're making me want a monster, bro. Chill.
Circle, and this one flew this way all the way around
weight,
all
bro.
that, dude.
We barely avoided it.
Yes, we were right here coming up.
Where's your car at?
Right here.
Okay.
Make sure you guys like this stream, man. Double tap.
At first glance, the scene was horrific. A car off the road, a car overturned and engulfed in flames, and a body only a few feet away. Officers quickly took control, shutting down traffic and clearing the area, and then began searching for the injured so that EMS could assist them properly. The onlookers were deeply shaken by the event. The scene was devastating, and the police had to follow protocol to prevent things from getting worse.
So, I need somebody down there. I want somebody down there to make sure we need somebody down there to make sure. Okay. This is, you work Southeast, right? Yeah, I'm going to work here. Okay, you work the primary on the crash then. So stay here. Vera.
I just need 13 more people to hit the subscribe button. We'll be at 11,000. 13 of you beautiful ass people just need to hit the sub button, bro. Help me get to 11K. I'm on the road to 20, all right? I would appreciate it. You can't get, I know, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, I be seeing a video on Facebook. This guy has a page on Facebook and he smokes and he like works at a construction area and he'll like take a fat rip and go work construction on the job site. And I'm like, where is OSHA in this situation? I wish I could find it and show you, but yeah. Anyways, how about that?
Where's your car? Go get your car, and I want you to take it all the way down there, okay? And maintain.
South of the light?
No, yeah, that's fine. But stay down there and make sure no traffic comes this way.
Okay, just diverted right on 17.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I need somebody down there
Yeah, we've had a few down there.
Okay, he's like, what's going on? He said to find out. He said, where's the body at?
Right there, right in the median.
Got it. Okay.
Next to the fireman.
That's what he wanted to know.
So we have. I just talked to this couple. They were going this direction when it happened. These two cars were going this way. They don't know if they were in the same lane or if they were in opposite lanes.
Yeah.
There was some kind of collision that caused the other cars behind all those fire trucks, and we don't know how if it first hit that or whatever the case is. But
okay. But so just to have an officer stay clear of that area,
yeah.
He said, and then I'll tell him he's right there.
So it somehow started like right here.
In the median.
What's that?
LT's in the median.
Okay.
And I'm behind him, so. But there's cars. I don't know if there's anybody up there yet.
These people right here in this Corolla, they are actually witnesses to it because they were coming northbound when it happened. They don't remember seeing exactly what happened, but they saw that car as well as another car. The other vehicle involved is behind that fire truck.
Yeah, someone confirm.
It spun out and then ended up over there because that car almost hit them. So I'm having them stay here. They said it somewhere starts around this area, just south of this intersection we're in right now.
Okay.
So that's why I moved.
Oh yeah.
Kelly's car.
They must have been hauling ass.
That was it Maserati? Looks like.
I mean, because we are both parked in. And speaking of which, we need to...
Two witnesses became key to the investigation. Both were at the scene when the accident took place, and they were able to provide detailed accounts of the events. Their information could be crucial for the investigation. The police needed to gather as much information as possible and urgently determine how many victims were involved. So far, one body had been found in the street, but until the flames were extinguished, they didn't know if there were more victims.
On the scene, it's just paramedics working it right now, getting the fire out. Sergeant's got me moving my vehicle somewhere else. Just keep this blocked and diverting.
Is it Asher?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm getting no match for North Carolina.
Do you guys mind if I speak to him? Or do you want me to hold off?
No.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Yep. Alright, Asher. I'm Officer Perez. Okay. I just need a summary of what happened. I know it might have happened fast. Which way were you?
Damn, dude, and think this guy's a, what, teenager it says? Yeah, a teenager who killed a married couple. God. Wild.
Going. Let's start there.
South.
You were going southbound. Were you in the inside lane or the outside lane?
I don't know.
You don't remember what lane? Were you closest to the curb or closest to the median?
Left.
So.
Wait, it's tight. It's tight.
It's fine. It's just taking your blood pressure. Your blood pressure.
Okay. Were you wearing your seatbelt?
Yes.
About how fast were you going?
I don't know.
About speed limit, maybe?
Yes, the speed limit.
He's a straight A student. He's got
okay.
Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, he's a straight A student, bud. It doesn't mean he can't crash, bro. God damn, he's a straight A student. He's a perfect little kid. He would never go over the speed limit, sir.
Yeah, I hear you. Listen, accidents happen, okay? I just need to find out what happened so we can.
Sorry, every time I hear people do that or like be like, "Oh my God, he's a straight A student," like, bro, chill out.
Do our paperwork correctly, okay?
Okay,
relax. Relax. Listen, he is okay. Listen. He is okay.
I'm right here.
I know.
I'm right here. Baby, I'm here. I'm here. Please. I didn't do anything wrong. Please come here. Please come
Can I have somebody still about it?
I didn't do anything wrong. Okay.
I just fill out
I did. I promise. I swear to you, I didn't do anything.
Hey, Mom.
I'm sorry. This is totally not funny, but his voice right there when he was saying that, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay. I did. I promise. I swear to you, I didn't do anything.
Hey, Mom.
Either one of you in here? If we can have one.
Hey, Asher. Asher, do you want Mom or Dad in here?
It's okay. Dad is sitting. Mom, are you okay?
He's good. He's a good hand. Okay.
Mom, can you stand? There's just another officer out here. If you don't mind just hanging out
Yeah,
on the
Tim
sidewalk,
Howard,
I'm gonna have somebody
exactly.
I'm sorry.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah, if you
I'm nowhere near that.
So, if you don't mind just moving your car, whenever you finish moving your car, you should be able to see him, okay? I'm going to close the door.
Okay?
He is absolutely, he's fine. He doesn't want to go to the hospital. They don't say that he has to go to the hospital, but I got to talk to him, okay? So, I'm going to close the door because I don't want pictures to be taken. I'm sure you don't want pictures to be taken. Okay?
Well, I know, but it sounded like a fake cry. I mean, I think I could make that. I didn't do anything. Like this, like, I'm sorry. Oh, God.
My arm. It's because they have the cuff. Why take it off?
Ah, take it off.
All right, Asher, I'm here. I'm here, okay?
Inside one of the ambulances,
I
17.
knew he would look like that. I knew it.
17-year-old Frank Scudder was receiving medical attention for severe injuries. His emotional state was.
His name is Frank.
fragile, and the teenager was still in shock, suffering from panic attacks that the paramedics were trying to calm. His condition seemed critical, and officers needed to do everything they could to avoid making matters worse.
All right. So just a couple more questions, okay?
Wait, what's your name?
Michael. I'm a paramedic.
Michael?
Yes.
And your officer?
Correct.
Officer Perez. It's taking your blood pressure. You're fine. You are in good hands. You are fine.
All right. So, which way was the other car going?
Yeah, that guy did not look like he was like. He looked like he's like a little bit older. I think he's trying to suck up the last little bit of. What you laying by my wheel for, man? Gosh. Every little bit of like seeming like he's a kid as he can, because he knows he fucked up. Moment that cop asked him, "Were you speeding?" He was like, "Nope, I wasn't speeding." Get the fuck out of here.
Is that the only car involved?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Did that car hit you? I just know I was going south because I had to go west. I think I had to go west to get to my grandparents' house.
Where were you going? Were you going southbound? Okay. Where did you make initial impact? Was it at the
He
light?
was driving fast to try and go get that smash in. That's what he's saying. He had to make it there before curfew.
Before
Nah, I'm just playing.
Perez?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I woke up and I was put into the ambulance.
Okay, so you don't remember?
No, oh my God. That's just a cut.
Did you go out? Did you go out?
Dad, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't remember the accident?
No, I don't know.
Okay. You woke up and then we were there?
Yes.
Did you crawl out of the car or you just woke up on the side of the road?
Does he have any medical history?
The only thing that I remember is being pulled into this car.
When he flies, he has severe
I
anxiety.
get very bad anxiety.
You fly airplanes?
Yes,
You fly airplanes? Hey, take a deep breath, okay? I'm gonna come back and talk to you in a little bit, okay? I'm gonna let them do their job.
This is so
and
hard
figure
to
out
listen to
a
him.
little bit more about you, okay?
Am I okay, Dad? You're fine.
Frank said that he couldn't remember anything about the accident, except that he had been heading south in the moment he collided with the other car. After that, he only recalled waking up to the horrific scene around
That is a pretty bad crash. Holy shit. Not gonna lie. That whole ass car is on fire, bro.
him. The psychological trauma from the accident became clear, with frequent panic attacks. Officers couldn't take a statement from Scudder at that time, since he wasn't in any condition to speak.
I just need to have my car over there. Yeah, I just need channel 1. I just need to control families. So make sure that's Mom right there. Make sure you keep them on the sidewalk for me, please.
Right up there on 13th Street, our car's right there. Is it okay if we grab between the rescue and your car here? We'll circle around this back way.
Yeah, if you guys are able to.
Yeah, I mean, we have plenty of room. I can guide him through.
Okay, yeah,
We
just
can
do
take
that
this back
for
way
me.
here.
Yeah, just do that for me. Did you see anything? Or
I did, yes, sir.
You did? Did anybody come talk to you?
Not yet.
No? Okay. Did he see anything as well?
He may have.
Okay. Give me a couple minutes. Go stand by over by your vehicle. I'll have an officer go talk to you, okay?
So if you want to, I'm gonna talk to you kind of separately. Did y'all both witness it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll talk to him first for a minute, and then I'll talk to you when I get you out here. What did you see?
Okay.
Yeah, Tiger, you're
coming in this direction. The light was green.
You were heading north?
I was heading this way.
North. Okay.
And then right as I get past the light a little bit because it was green, and I was driving, I was talking to my wife, and all of a sudden, because I'm driving like this, so you can see traffic, and there wasn't no one behind me, and really no traffic. It was just us 3 cars. Okay, so I'm like this, and I see the white car lights first, and then all of a sudden, bam, just out of nowhere. And then once it hit, it kind of like blew up in flames instantly, and then it hit the pole. And then once it hit the pole, my eyes got off of that part, and then the other car ricocheted just to the left like this. It hit them. They went like this, and the other one went way off like this. And then right when that happened, she was like freaking out, thinking like, "Oh shit, it's coming in our direction." So I slammed on my brakes, and it just went right by us.
Okay.
The other car went right by us, and they ended up over there. The silver one or gray one ended up over there.
Okay.
And then when that car went by us, because I took my attention off the whole thing, I just seen the car go by, and then the corner of my eye, that's when I seen the flipping still.
Was it flipping like what
like
is?
this? Like once it hit the pole, once it hit the pole like this, the car hit it hit the pole, and started flipping.
So,
Boom.
so it was flipping, not spinning.
No, that thing was flipping. It was not spinning.
Okay. Did you prior to impact? Did you see the other car?
No, that's the thing. This hill part right here, hill part. I seen the other car first. Like I said, I'm like this, so it's kind of like your vision. You're looking, it's not like I'm looking over here, but I seen the other car first. I just seen the hit, just like that.
Was the white car slowing down?
That's the part I don't even know. I don't even know if it was coming off that road because it was so close right here when you turn, but they both was facing like this.
So they're right behind each other?
No, that's the part. I don't know, because like I said, I seen the first car. I don't know. I didn't see them close. I just, the hit.
Okay.
Was like an instant pop. Like, I'm driving and all of a sudden, bam. So I didn't see the other car come up and hit it.
So it sounds like he was driving.
Yeah, and then I looked over and then sitting there.
So you don't.
It sounds like he was driving and the car on the side of him, like, got hit from the front, right? Like, I could imagine what you're saying.
Know if the Mazda was slowing down. You don't know if the Mazda was going at speed. You don't know if it was stopping traffic.
Yeah.
You don't know if the other vehicle was speeding, or and then you just heard it.
Yeah.
You as you was going, you saw the lights kind of up on the hill a little bit here, and then as soon as you saw the lights, the impact happened. Nope. Okay.
Didn't see that car until.
No. The white car.
The white car definitely seen first.
That's what I'm saying. You saw the white lights, and then almost immediately after you saw the white lights, you heard the impact.
Yeah.
Okay. But you never saw
the other car.
The car coming or anything like that.
Like that. That's the only part.
Okay. And then you said that as soon as you heard the impact, you then saw the car erupt in flames.
Yeah, it was like a boom. Like I don't want to say an explosion, but it was.
Okay.
As soon as it hit, and then because it hit the pole, like they weren't even far from that pole that's bent. Mm-hmm. They hit that pole, and it went like this, like boom, and then started flipping.
What side hit the pole?
Oh,
the driver's side.
Man, you know what? I'm almost thinking, almost the whole, kind of like the whole. That's the part. That's the part that I can't really explain on that part. I just know boom and flipping.
That's that guy's 3 favorite words. That's the part. That's the part, bro. That's the part.
And then.
So when you say flipping, you're thinking more like a barrel, like a barrel roll flip.
Like a barrel roll flip.
Okay.
And it flipped. Oh man, it flipped a bunch of times before it stopped right there.
Was it ever on its roof at all?
No.
No.
It was already the way it was. They didn't like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where it stopped at is where it stopped. Like it was just tumbling like that.
A witness described the accident. They had never seen the other car in the scene, only one with white lights coming from the opposite direction. Then there was a violent crash where one of the cars veered off course and nearly hit them, while the other vehicle continued spinning until it exploded with a loud bang. There was no record of how far away the other car was before the collision, so officers could only make an educated guess. However, the cameras would...
Yo, what's up, Wisconsin? I was just thinking about when you're going to come in here. I'm trying to pay attention to the times.
Reveal the truth about
manifestation.
What happened. Who was responsible for the accident?
So you said that you heard it. You came outside, saw the car engulfed.
My daughter and I were sitting in the living room. We heard it, and you know that impact. You kind of know what it is. And so I jumped up. Literally didn't grab my phone, nothing. Just ran around the corner. By the time I could get to right here, I saw the flames, and I yelled back at my daughter who was coming out the door. I said, "Call 911." And yeah, I literally sprinted right across this yard, got right down to the car. Like I said, there was nothing I could do at that point. It was just too hot. And then I noticed the guy laying on the ground, and he was in really bad shape. There was nothing I could do to even attempt to save him.
Okay.
CPR. And I didn't want to touch him because I just saw his head and half of it gone. And I said, And so then I left him, looked at the car again. I was thinking, damn, if somebody else is in there, like, just an awful feeling. But there's nothing I could freaking do. So I ran across the road, got to the other vehicle on the other side, and the kid was still sitting in the car.
Where was he sitting at?
He was sitting in the driver's seat. But the car was full of smoke. The airbags had all gone off. I just said, we need to get you out of the car. And I could tell he had some head trauma. He was in shock.
Stacy, I hope you have a good time. Good luck there.
I said, lift
hope
up.
You feel strong.
Your left leg for me. Lift up your right leg. I want to make sure you don't have a spinal cord injury. Got him out of the vehicle. Another lady somewhere over on the other side of the road was there to help me. Okay. We got him out of the vehicle. Got him sat down on the grass.
Can you describe what he looked like?
Tall, slender, teenage boy, curly hair, dark curly hair, good-looking kid. So anyway, got him out of the car, got him on the ground.
Sorry, do you know what he was wearing? Can you remember that much?
Jeans.
Dark or light color?
Like a regular pair of blue jeans, it looked like to me, I think. And maybe like in a dark color, like a black. I don't know if it was short sleeve or long sleeve shirt. I want to say it's a short sleeve black shirt.
Okay. And you saw him behind the driver's seat?
He was sitting in the driver's seat. There was nobody else in the vehicle. The airbag was completely covering the passenger side. So he was the only one in the vehicle, but he was sitting in the driver's seat just by himself. If he had already taken the seatbelt off, obviously he was restrained.
What was his demeanor like when you saw him?
In shock,
you're good, Wisconsin.
Disoriented.
I'm just trying to see when my algorithm's the best now. Because I feel like my views are down for some reason. I don't know why.
just kind of delirious, got him out of the car, and I said, can you tell me what happened? He had no clue, and I said, then he just started saying,
Almost feels like they're trying to silence
started
me.
freaking out, crying, you know, I hit my head, and then I said, calm down, you know, let's just sit down. And then the neighbor went into the car and got his phone and set it on his lap and said, do you want to call your parents, you want to call your mom, whatever, and then a couple of seconds later he called his mom, and I could hear him on the phone with his mom.
While he was on the phone with his mom, what did you hear?
First thing I heard was, I've been in an accident. I haven't been drinking.
Much love, Stacy.
Nobody has been drinking. Something to that effect.
You say he's on the phone with his mom?
Yeah, he's on the phone with his mom.
And then he said something to the effect of, I
haven't been drinking, or nobody has been drinking.
To anyone that's new getting in the stream, teen who killed married couple in the crash gets the surprise of his life is the title of the video. Hope you guys are enjoying. Make sure you guys hit that like button, show some love and support. Get that motherfucking likes. Get those likes up, man. All right, just show some love, bro. Come on, I'm out here trying to entertain and react. Just show some love, bro. I don't fucking know what to say at this point.
Something along those lines. And then he said,
yeah, hopefully we get to 11K,
then he just started saying, please come, help me, I'm so scared, please come.
The following day, police continued with their investigation.
I literally went from getting 60 to 100 subscribers, it felt like a day, or averaging like 200 like a week for the longest time. And now it's like, Israel bleeped my channel.
After consulting with local neighbors, they then tracked down a man who had helped Frank and pulled him from the car. According to his statement, there was no one else in the vehicle except for the teenager. He described Frank as being extremely scared, in shock, and desperately asking for help. Frank seemed to be clinging to those around him, but something unusual caught the officer's attention. As soon as Frank made contact with someone after exiting the vehicle, he insisted that he hadn't been drinking, even though no one had accused him of that.
Hey, Coopers, Detective Donhammer. The reason we came here today was just to try to talk to some kids about a case we're investigating with the crash of Frank Asher Scudder IV.
Yes, sir.
You know who that is, right?
Yes, sir.
A friend of yours?
Yes,
okay. Just to clarify things, you're not in any trouble. We're just trying to figure out what may or may not have happened. So we just ask for honesty or anything like that. Have you talked to anybody since yesterday about Asher's situation?
Not specifically, not about his case, no, sir.
Okay. Okay. Basically, what can you tell me about Asher as far as this crash happened on Tuesday at about 8:30 p.m. Okay. Do you remember the day of the crash, or hearing about it the next day, or what have you?
I didn't hear about it.
All right, lit. I'm usually pretty good about remembering real names when it comes to usernames, but we're a family in here, man. The street sweeper going by as I'm talking. How rude, bro.
Okay, was that through the news, or?
My parents called me.
Parents called you?
They saw the news.
Okay. How long have you been friends with Asher?
I'd say for a good few years. I've known him throughout middle school and senior high school.
So I'm assuming you're saying your parents told you about it on Wednesday. Do you remember Tuesday yourself, what you may have done or not done, or visited, or anything like that?
Well, I'm on a lacrosse team, so I'm really busy with lacrosse. We had a game Monday night, and I remember Tuesday we had practice, and I was
lacrosse? Oh man, this is a rich school, bro.
Kind of like thinking about lacrosse the entire time.
Okay.
I didn't really communicate with Asher at all.
Okay, so you didn't have any communication with him on Tuesday, the day of the crash?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know of Asher to drink alcohol?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know how he gets his alcohol since he's 17?
I called it, bro. I knew he was 17, bro. I knew it. Oh, subscribe.
I do not recall. I don't know exactly how something.
Sure. Do you know of him to go anywhere, like with a fake ID or something like that, or have an arrangement at a restaurant or anything like that to get served and trick the server, or pay the server, or anything like that?
I've not heard.
You have not heard any of that rumor? Okay. Do you have any questions of us? Is there anything important that we haven't talked about that you think is important in the situation with Asher?
No, sir. Nothing they know.
Okay, gotcha.
The reason we ask a lot of questions is because it's just information we keep. When something like this happens, especially this, like it's out there all over social media and stuff, we get all sorts of tips. So it's our job to get to the bottom of it. So that's why we ask the questions that we do. So if anybody knows anything,
However, like we want the facts.
Yes, sir. I understand.
However it shakes out to be. So make sure you give us a call and let us know if someone has any information to provide. Whatever the information be, I don't care. We don't care what it is.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday, February 28th, detectives continued their investigation and began questioning Frank's lacrosse teammates. The first person interviewed said he hadn't been in contact with
Yeah, I heard about that, Wisconsin.
Frank since Monday, the day of the game, and that he hadn't heard anything about him other than the accident. Detectives would ask about Scudder's alcohol use, and the boy admitted to having seen his friend drink but didn't know how he got the alcohol.
I mean, obviously, I think, why we're just here, we're talking about Frank Asher Scudder IV's crash. And you're not alleged to be involved in that in any way or anything like that. We're just trying to find some
Me too,
facts, good or bad, just looking for honesty about things.
I feel like now that social media is what it is, it's and kids. I feel like kids don't know what it's like to have that like brotherhood or the feeling of having like a friend group that felt like a family. I feel like everybody nowadays is so self-absorbed and obsessed with social media and all this other shit that, like, I don't know. You have it for a little bit and then it just goes away.
He was involved in that crash, you probably know, on Tuesday night, about 8:23 p.m. is what time I got called in. We're just trying to figure out basically what may have happened that night leading up to that crash.
I appreciate you, Tega. Much
understand.
Love. I'll have to check out your channel, subscribe to you, bro.
I mean, your name was mentioned as being one of his friends, and I realize there's a friend relationship there. And we're just asking not to embellish anything, not to cover anything up, or good or bad, whatever the truth is all we're asking for. Not trying to trick you or anything like that. We're just here to try to find facts, good, bad, or indifferent. Like I said, the crash happened Tuesday night. Are you on any teams here at the school?
Yeah, I play lacrosse.
Okay. So in talking to some other students, I guess there was a lacrosse game Monday, which was President's Day, the day before this crash.
Yes.
Does that ring a bell? You guys was that a home game, away game? Do you remember where y'all played at?
I think it was home. No. I think it was up in Orlando.
Okay. So when you have a game, is that kind of like an all-day deal for the team?
Yeah, kind of.
Are they night games or day games?
I think we played like 5
p.m. Okay. So I'm just trying to refresh your memory on the time frames we're talking about. Do you remember having any contact with Asher, like the day of that lacrosse game or the day of the crash or anything like that?
Before that,
I agree, Heath, or I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but yeah. It's crazy to think that cops say nowadays, we seen it on your Instagram, bro. We were just, we're on Instagram.
Last time I talked to him was that Sunday night.
Okay. And what was that? Was that
we went over to one of my friend's house and we were playing card games.
Okay. Poker night or something with the guys over there. Was that at Grayson's house? Okay. Some tough questions to ask, just to let you know. Does Asher drink alcohol? I know a lot of kids do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know a lot of kids do.
Do you know how he normally gets his alcohol since he's 17?
The second person interviewed said the same as the first. He hadn't been in contact with Frank and knew no details about the accident. However, when asked about Frank's alcohol consumption, the person provided a brand new statement that led authorities to realize there was a serious issue with Frank's drinking habits. It gave them a clue as to what may have caused the accident, but were the detectives being assertive enough? 2 people had died in the crash, and the cameras had captured a devastating accident that pointed to a driver who was unconscious behind the wheel.
Okay. And I guess... are you friends with
Asher?
Everybody calls him
accident,
Asher.
bro.
Right?
Hasn't even shown us
It's
the
Asher.
accident,
He's always gone by that.
Okay.
I've been friends with him for a few years.
Okay. So we're not trying to do anything other than just get the facts. And I know you guys are friends, and I know that puts you in kind of a position. But we're not looking for anything necessarily good, necessarily bad. We just what if anything happened. That's all.
We don't want nothing good. We don't want nothing bad. We just want to get every statement we can so we can legally lock this guy up for 2 bodies he just caught. A married couple. Oh my God, I can't fucking talk. But a married couple, bro. All because he wanted to drive fast. What car was he driving again? I can't remember.
So the crash happened Tuesday night, February 20th at 8:23 p.m. Okay. Are you on any teams here at the school?
Yes, sir. I play lacrosse.
Lacrosse? Okay. So as I understand, lacrosse had a game Monday, President's Day, which is the day before this crash.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was that here in Ocala, or was that elsewhere, the game?
Monday, that was in Lakeland, I believe.
Okay, okay. So, you're familiar with the dates that I'm telling you about?
Yes.
Lacrosse game, crash day, and then here we are, several days later.
100% Skippy.
Did you have any contact with Asher on the day of this crash, the Tuesday?
Not directly to him. Of course we have a group chat and stuff like that we're all friends in.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I might have talked to him, but like directly to him, no.
Not physically in his presence
no,
at all?
I didn't mess him up.
Okay. Was there any indicators on the group text of what Asher was doing that day?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know Asher when he normally gets out of school? Was he an all-day student, or?
He has I think he has a full schedule or close to a full schedule.
Okay.
We would hang out outside of school. We haven't hung out so much recently because of lacrosse, and I have a job, so we haven't hung out so much recently. But yes, we have hung outside of school.
Okay. I think the school told me that he gets out at like 3:03 p.m. It's kind of a weird time. Is that like the normal?
That's the end of the day for the school.
Okay. And
3:03.
Was there anything to indicate he had went somewhere before this crash or anything like that?
I honestly did not hear anything about it until the morning after when my parents came here in the morning, because originally everyone thought that Asher was in serious condition, or critical condition.
Right.
So they were worried. They wanted me to know. So
Okay.
I didn't hear anything about it until the morning after.
Okay. Was there something in the group chat from the day of the crash? No.
The only thing that I heard about was someone having contact with him was, I'm sure you guys already heard about it, was Lauren Limstrong. She was in contact with him the night of. From what I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not from what I've heard. And apparently after the crash, he was on Snapchat, not talking to people, but if you know what Snapchat is, you can send pictures and stuff like that. And apparently while he was in the ambulance, he was sending a few people pictures and stuff like that, but I did not receive anything.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what number he normally communicates from?
I have it on my phone. I can look at it if you want.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Do you have it with you?
Yeah.
Would you mind, just to verify what you said, that you didn't have any contact with him on the 20th? Would you mind showing us your text log from February 20th, if that's all right?
It's not that we think you did it wrong. Like I told the others, we just have to turn every stone. So someone later on can't say, yeah, he was messaging,
Yeah. So this is my contact with him. I texted him on Friday just saying, hey, how are you doing? And then the time that I contacted him before that was February 10th.
Okay, so February 10th, and if you wouldn't mind, the next date says Friday. Which was what date? Friday. I didn't see anything on there between February 10th. Everything was February 10th, and then it switched to Friday. So we can, if somebody asks us later, we can say.
He could just delete messages too.
We talked to Campbell. Campbell showed us his phone. Nothing was showing on text or anything like that. So we're just trying to see if there was anything
the fucking chase already.
that happened.
Dude.
Okay. Did you hear about Asher ever going to any restaurants and getting served like alcohol by some arrangement with an employee there or something like that?
I heard of some things. I couldn't confirm it, but I definitely heard some things.
Did you hear it from Asher?
Not from him, no.
Okay. What was a rumor you heard?
That exactly what you said was he sometimes went to restaurants and got served.
Was the rumor indicating a particular restaurant?
Mainly I heard Applebee's out next to the movie theater.
Easy Street out there by the Walmart and all that stuff? Okay. Did you...
Is he just going there to watch a football game or what? Sit on the little slot machines? Chill out, bro.
Did he drink a lot, or do you know?
I mean, I gotta be honest. I knew that he did drink here and there, I mean, I don't know how regularly he drinks because, I mean, I didn't even know about that he was drinking that night. So there could have been other times I didn't know he was drinking. Okay. But from the times that I did know, it wasn't.
Same here, Cam. Same here.
Once a month, maybe once every few months.
Okay.
I didn't like high school.
Did he ever drink on the property of the school that you know of?
No, not that I know of.
Like sneaking it in the parking lot or anything like that?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And you indicated you thought he had a guy named Anthony Smith?
Mm-hmm. And I believe that's his last name.
Any idea who that person might be?
Yeah, he goes here.
There's a kid here named Anthony Smith. Is he... How old is he?
I believe he's 17 or 18.
Okay. And does he have like a fake ID or something to be able to get alcohol? I don't know.
I really don't know either. Okay. I never talked to him because I didn't want to talk to him, so I honestly don't know.
Okay. Is he on a team or something like that? Anthony Smith? I mean, I don't know how many Anthony Smiths might be here at school.
I don't.
Is there some way to figure out who he is if there's more than one?
I mean, I can tell you his race and what he looks like.
Sure.
I mean, he's black. I can't like describe how he looks, but like, if you point him out.
Sure. Student here named Anthony Smith, about 18, that's black male.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what's the rumor out? What is his deal with Anthony, you think?
That they
better than what I could do.
Like Asher will go ask him to get something. He'll go get something.
I got my GED, no problem, but high school is just.
I know that for sure. Asher,
waste
I
of
know
time.
Asher doesn't smoke, but mainly alcohol from what I've heard.
Any idea how Anthony's able to get it?
Honestly, I've never talked to him in my life. Or I think I may have talked to him one time, but that was it.
Does he drive a particular kind of vehicle, Anthony? Or
anything? I'm not gonna lie, it's a really old car. It sounds like a go-kart. I think it's like a Honda Civic, like a 2000 Honda Civic or something like that. It sounds like a go-kart, if that helps you.
Okay.
The last person to be questioned confirmed the previous statements, but added more details. He knew that Frank had drank, but didn't know how often or where he got the alcohol. According to rumors, Frank would go to some restaurants or a person named Anthony Smith would get the alcohol for him using a fake ID. There was no solid evidence to back up the rumors, but they did confirm Frank's troubled relationship with alcohol at such a young age. Frank Scudder, age 17, was charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter and vehicular homicide. On the day of the accident, the teenager was under the influence of alcohol and driving at speeds of over 120 miles per hour.
Damn.
30-year-old Spencer Holden and 35-year-old Samantha Holden were the victims of Scudder's negligence. Frank was expected to face juvenile detention, probation, community service, therapy, or other rehabilitation measures.
Bruh, no jail time at all? Oh, juvenile detention, but, like, what? Wow. That's crazy, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I want to get, like, a crazy one, bro. Cops find mom's freezer and immediately arrest her. All right, let's do it.
How long has baby been gone? 3 months. 3 months? Mm-hmm. There's no, none of that.
I'm gonna go grab some. I'll be right back.
No, I confess.
What? What are you confessing to?
What'd you confess to? What'd you do?
I want to punch his in the face. This kid's gonna be up for life.
When officers receive reports of a 3-year-old boy who hasn't been seen in over 3 months, they rush to perform a welfare check at the mother's home. What follows next is a bone-chilling confession and a horrifying discovery that demands answers. As investigators dig deeper, they find themselves confronting a reality far darker than they could have ever imagined.
He wouldn't eat, and I just took it overboard.
What'd you do?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. In the city of Detroit, Michigan on June 24, 2022, dispatchers in Wayne County receive a 911 call from Child Protective Services.
I got a complaint that a mother reported to her family that one of her children was given away at the hospital. The same mother told a neighbor that her family members had the children. Well, the family members went to the house and confronted the mother, and she will not give up the information where the child is, and there's a concern that the child is actually dead.
How old is the child?
3 years old. There are 5 other children in that home as well.
Officers arrived at the home of 31-year-old Azurty France, where her conflicting answers regarding the whereabouts of the 3-year-old boy begin to raise serious concerns.
What's your son's name? Jake Allen. How old is he? 3. Okay, where is he? What's her name? What name? I gave my old friend, a friend of mine. Okay, where did she live? That information is in my iPhone. Do you have your phone? No. You have a phone number? No, it's in my iPhone. Where's the phone? It's not here. Where's the phone? It's broken. The only phone I have is this. So it's not here, it's broken. Is it broke or is it just not here? Or is it both? No, it's not here. How long has baby been gone? 3 months. 3 months? Mm-hmm. So has baby been in the plan for 3 months? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I asked family members to get him because I just had a baby and he's blind and he needs special attention. And she's being to help us. Okay, where does she live at?
I'm not sure. So you gave your baby to somebody that you don't know her whereabouts, you don't know where she lives, you don't know her phone number, you don't know none of that. Okay, can we come in and make sure he's not in his house? Do you have a search warrant? Well, I'm asking you for permission. Can we come in and check this house for this child?
Things take a sudden and unexpected turn when Azure D steps outside.
You say what? I confess.
What? What are you confessing to?
What'd you confess to? What'd you do? Can I talk to you in private, please? Put your on me.
As Azure D is handcuffed and led away, other officers step in to speak with the children, whose ages range from just 2 months to 9 years old.
I already know we're about to get into something fucked up, guys, so buckle up. And hey, guys, you guys better make sure you hit that fucking subscribe button. Come on, bro. Seriously. We've been live for 2 hours, and we're at 21 likes. 21 likes. Oh. Like the damn video, man. Show some love. Hit the subscribe button. God damn. Help me get to 11K subs. How about that? We've been sitting at 13 away for this whole fucking time. 10,987. We've been stuck. Show some love. Subscribe.
How many of you are here? Four.
Yeah.
Oh, is my baby 62? Is your baby 65? You got him. Where's your shirt at? Can you tell me? It's okay.
Is he in the house?
I can't remember anything. You can't remember anything? Do you remember like the last time you saw him? You're not in trouble. Is he inside?
Your mom's gonna be okay. She doesn't know what you're telling us right now. Is he inside the house? Just shake your head no or yes.
Yeah.
Can you show me? Yeah. Okay. How about you show me?
The officers follow the 9-year-old girl into the home, unaware of the grim discoveries awaiting them inside. Meanwhile, Azure D makes a chilling confession about the missing boy.
I get my shoes for you. We'll get you some shoes. We'll get you some shoes. I'm scared. Don't. Listen. It was it. We got it. Listen. He was malnutrition and I was scared to take food. Okay. Where is he? In the basement in the fridge. I was scared. Okay, have a seat. Okay. You said he's where? I'm nervous. Where's the baby? You said he's in the basement in the refrigerator. Yes. I'm nervous. When did he pass away? How long ago? In March. The end of March. He was malnutrition and I didn't want to take him. Okay.
Bro, that's 2 months. In March. Oh my God. And it's June 24th, it said. That is wild. Did you hear what she just said?
You said he in the basement in the refrigerator? Yes. I'm nervous. When did he pass away? How long ago? In March. The end of March. He was malnutrition and I didn't want to take him. Okay. Put your foot in the car. We'll get you some shoes.
One officer quickly races inside to tell the others, but nothing could prepare them for the horrifying discovery waiting downstairs.
Detroit police?
Detroit police!
The little girl told me to.
Detroit police, if you're down here, say something. Detroit police! You guys don't want to see them, though.
Yes, I know.
I'm gonna guess it's in the bag. I don't have those.
I don't either.
That?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's blood.
The officers closely examine what appears to be a plaid-colored laundry bag and make a devastating confirmation.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah. Damn. The You want?
Yeah, I got you.
It's
Confirmed?
Yeah. The skeleton remains. You don't have to look if you don't want.
I'm gonna look. I got you. I got you. I can smell it.
If you want me to pull it back, I can.
That's good enough for me.
Outside, Azure D offers a harrowing explanation.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I didn't beat him. I didn't. He was malnutrition and I didn't know.
Sorry, I keep muting my mic because I'm eating, but this stupid bitch, bro. I'm sorry, YouTube, for my language, but come on. We can't be supporting these type of people. Wood chipper, now.
The call. It's not abuse. I was scared.
Though this is the second time Azure D has claimed Chase's death was caused by malnutrition, she would later change her story during her interrogation and reveal a more gut-wrenching truth.
I'm not trying to sound like a or anything, but I can't talk about anything. I can't talk about the case. The detectives are en route, and they'll go from there.
Where will my kids go?
CPS is coming out.
Will family get them?
I can't speak. I don't know.
Please.
All I can tell you is that's what's happening.
They're on the way.
CPS area, yeah.
Oh my God, no, please. They have family.
Officers now turn their focus to the safety of the remaining children. Upon further inspection, they learn the house is crawling in roaches, and there's no running water or food in the kitchen. In the living room, officers quickly locate the 2-month-old in a baby swing.
Is she alive?
Yeah, the milk's just in there. Hopefully she stays asleep.
With the exception of the eldest 9-year-old girl and the infant, the other children aren't wearing any clothing.
Is that your little brother? Mm-hmm. Where's his clothes at? Does he have clothes? Yeah, he does. Where at? You want to show me? She's just grabbing clothes. Where do you sleep at? We sleep in my room. In this one? No, this one. You sleep in here? Okay.
While one officer looks after the baby, the other children are escorted safely to the back of a police cruiser.
Come on, babies.
Come on, guys. You guys want some candy? You guys want some water? You only got one bottle. You have to pass it around, okay? It's flavored.
Thank you.
You guys like hot fries?
The children are given a cell phone, which they use to watch a movie while officers outside grapple with the unthinkable tragedy.
$10 so that kid starved to death.
I don't get it. You gotta let a kid happen. That happen.
She's ignorant. Those kids are gonna up for life.
Dude,
I already knew he was in there. You see it on the floor?
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Well, I seen the bag. You could see the head shape and then the bottom of it.
How you want to put them in a freezer that doesn't even work?
I think it was a fridge. Like one of those fridges.
She's disgusting.
She said.
Oh my God, bro. The fact that people could do that to kids in this world just makes me my blood boil.
It's been 3 months, right? Is what she initially said. The baby that she just had is only 2 months old, so the baby died before she even had the baby, so she can't really clean.
You can tell us because they're malnourished.
Yeah, they're very skinny. I asked them which room they were sleeping in, the one that I couldn't even open the door. It just reeks of pee.
Same how starvation, probably.
In a bag.
Nothing.
But I was trying to figure out what we're doing with these kids to get them off scene.
As more reinforcements arrive at the scene, curious neighbors gather outside, watching the situation unfold.
Excuse me. No. Do my neighbors have to know? Do my neighbors?
Man, listen, you're asking me a lot of questions.
I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
I got you. I know. I understand you're nervous. I apologize for that, but right now we don't know what's going on yet. So when we find out what's going on, we will let you know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I want to punch him in the face. In reality.
What we signed up for, buddy?
And now she's all worried about it. Stupid cunt.
Yep. Good words, officer. Appreciate that. I agree.
Officers contact Child Protective Services, who begin making their way to the scene to assess the children and locate a safe place for them to go. Before they arrive, the 2-month-old baby wakes up hungry, and the officers face a nauseating dilemma.
There's no clean bottles.
Just grab it from the bar and shake it out and whatever.
Let me check the kitchen real quick. I don't see any. Might just have to rinse that one out.
Dude, look at that house. Like, it is so crazy that some of these people have houses that, like, these kids are literally growing up in houses of horrors, dude. Like, straight up. Like, that house is just insane. And she has another kid. She had that kid after she, like, it's just like, what?
It's moldy milk in here. 140. She was working on a bottle. Yeah, it was moldy. I was like, I'm just gonna do it before walking down the street.
Come on, you know how to pour a baby bottle? This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it was. I opened it and it hit me in the face.
Meanwhile, Azure D has yet another question for officers.
I'm not sure. Shoot, hopefully we take you so I can flirt with the girl from homicide. Nothing. No, you're fine. You don't need to.
I'll get in touch with them.
No, I said, hopefully we take you so I can go flirt with the girl from homicide.
Another problem arises inside the house as officers attempt to locate diapers for one of the younger children.
The 9-year-old said that's their bedroom, so I don't know if there's a diaper in there.
So no diapers in there?
I don't see any either.
Like I said, get the one out there right away so child's not sitting and filling up.
Yeah.
Outside, members of the Detroit Fire Department arrive on scene and attempt to get up to speed on the situation.
I'm gonna go downstairs and see what the deal is.
It's decomposed, so.
What's up?
Hey, don't forget the baby. Okay. Just because of the circumstances.
Well, it's still covered up though with the
bag. That's fine. I just want to leave everything the way it was. Okay.
Right. I changed my mind. I'm no longer going inside.
When Child Protective Services finally arrive, they determine that the children must go to the local hospital for a thorough examination while they attempt to reach family members by phone.
Okay, little ones, I have a question. How many of you have ridden in an ambulance before? Yeah, we're gonna go for a ride in the ambulance. We're gonna go see a doctor and make sure everybody's okay. How about that?
With the children safely on their way to the hospital, Azure D is taken to the police station for an interrogation, where investigators confront her with the question of whether or not she physically harmed Chase. Her response is nothing short of heartbreaking.
Never hit him.
What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did. Yeah.
When? Remember, it's okay now. Just win.
I don't want to be in trouble.
Just win.
Okay, I was frustrated. I did hit him.
When?
A couple times.
Oh my God, bro. She hit a motherfucking baby. Oh my God, bro. Shooter, then wood chipper.
I know.
It was a couple times.
Why?
I was frustrated and I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
I was frustrated. I was angry. Oh my God, bro. Fucking. This is what happens when people that can't grow up have kids. I feel bad for yelling at my kids sometimes, but you need to discipline your kids. But we got people out here like this who need to be shot and put in a wood chipper because she did this shit. This is just crazy.
But this is the time to say what happened.
So we didn't eat, and I just took it overboard.
What you do?
I started hitting him, and then I kicked him one time. That was it.
Where you kick him at?
I think in his chest.
Okay. What happened after you kicked him in his chest?
He laid down, and I went to go check on him, and he was okay. But the next morning, he didn't. I tried to feed him, he didn't get up.
What the hell did that say? Hold on. My son about to get his ass whooped. I hit him, told him to stop messing with me. He gonna get me back. Oh, hell no. What the heck?
And he was okay, but the next morning, he didn't. I tried to feed him, he didn't get up.
Do you think you ultimately killed?
No, I don't think. I could have, but I don't think I did.
You don't think abusing him all those months did something to him?
Yes.
You don't think kicking him in the chest that day did something to him? That's a yes?
Yes.
All right.
While we haven't been able to confirm with records, several news outlets reported that Chase suffered multiple skull fractures. On June 27, 3 days following the discovery of his remains, Azure D entered a plea of not guilty to charges of felony murder, first-degree child abuse, torture, and concealing the death of an individual. While awaiting trial behind bars at the Wayne County Jail, she discusses the future of her case with an unknown male.
I'm going to trial in January.
What type of court date is on trial?
For me to take the lie detector test.
They want to ask him about the test.
About how he got that knot on his head. They want to see if I did or not. But I know I ain't guilty, so I don't got nothing to worry about.
On February 26th, 8 months after her arrest, she delivers a jaw-dropping statement while speaking with an unknown woman.
I had the baby yesterday.
Oh, you already had the baby?
Yeah, I was in there since Friday.
Oh, damn.
She was born at 8:04 yesterday.
You had a girl, but did you?
Yeah, she's 10 pounds.
So what's her name? Is come and get her?
I don't know. They didn't even. As soon as I pushed her out, they took her. They asked for my auntie number, and that was it.
However, we haven't been able to.
Damn, bro. It's just sad, dude. Because these kids are going to be messed up for life. I mean, imagine them roaming around this house just trying to figure out something to do as a kid. Or, like, find a clean fucking glass to drink out of because your mom's too lazy to do the fucking dishes. You know what I'm saying? Clean this up. Probably mold everywhere. Air mattress right here. Just, man, come on, bro.
Confirmed through records that Azure D gave birth to a 7th child while in jail. On July 12, 2024.
7th child, bro?
31-year-old Azure D. France changed her plea to guilty for the charge of second-degree murder, while all other charges were dismissed. She was sentenced to 35 to 60 years, with 767 days credited for time served. She's currently incarcerated at the Michigan Department of Corrections. While the current status of Azure D.'s children is unknown, a GoFundMe created by Chase's grandmother raised over $8,000 for funeral expenses and the ongoing care of his
Damn, that was him, bro.
Surviving siblings.
That's sad, dude. That is just sad. Alright, we're going to do one more and then I'm going to get off, y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. 25. What? 25 missing kids discovered behind a secret door. Oh, this one will be a fucking bad one, bro.
As a mom, I would never go in the shower. There's a baby car seat. Where are his kids? Yeah, it's playing down here. There's gotta be a way to get down.
On the afternoon of November 13th, 2019, Officer
Is this literally a human trafficking house? What?
Landon of El Paso County, Colorado, conducts a welfare check at a daycare center after receiving a tip about its owner, Carla Marie Faith. She'd allegedly been taking in more children than allowed by her license and was hiding them. The licensing officer tries to contact Carla but is told that no children are present that day. However, parents had requested a welfare check on a child that has been dropped off at the center that morning. As Officer Landon and the licensing officer approach the property, they remain unprepared for the shocking discovery that awaits them inside.
I'm going to search. This is weird. I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here.
The first officer on scene at the Play Mountain Place Daycare Center meets with 2 licensing officials. The daycare's owner, Carla Marie Faith, has told licensing officials that she has no children on the property that day. Little does she know, the supervisor has been in contact with a mother who confirmed that she dropped her toddler off at the residence earlier that morning. The officer is now tasked with puzzling out the truth, but she cannot know just how many secrets Carla may be hiding. The following footage has never been seen before.
There's nothing visible in the front. They would be in this room.
Yes. So I'm wondering if we need to have her come to try to pick up her child.
She said she was willing to come here.
Well, as a mom, I would never be.
Hello, CSPD.
Carla wasn't actually here because she pulled up in the
That's
silver.
the thing. That girl said something smart. If I was a mom, I would have never dropped my kid off here. Like, straight up, dude. Like, you can't just be dropping your kids off and trusting any daycare, you know? And that's me, dude. Like, I really do not trust daycares. That's why I'm happy I got my kids where they're at least. And I still don't trust them all the way.
So do you believe that these kids are by themselves in this house?
Potentially. We did not see anyone else here. Carla, I just saw her leave out the back. That parent thinks their child is here. So
And this child was born in 2017, so it's just a little one.
not anybody that could even come to the door.
So we have a 2-year-old.
At the time of the video, Carla's license states that no more than 2 children under the age of 2 may be in her care, with a maximum capacity of 6 children in total for this location.
Well, do we know that someone's in here? Or just... All I can hear is the movie. I hear a kid.
Yeah. So she also owns another home that she was doing a licensed care out of research, and we do not see any evidence that she lives there. We're citing her for that. We're going through that process. This is much more serious. So we had another parent file a complaint for the other unlicensed location, but they can file those anonymously.
Despite the allegations, the officer is not authorized to enter the residence without probable cause. Mere suspicions are not enough at the moment.
So how are parents supposed to get their kids?
Well, so that's the thing. I don't, either she took the kids somewhere else. Either there is not actually children here, and that's why she was, but she was very nervous and kept telling us she had an appointment. We need.
Isn't the probable cause the fact that there's a parent claiming they dropped their kid off there and they're just stuck in there? So you can't enter? You don't know if that kid's stuck in there by himself or not, so you can't enter? That was the dumbest shit I've heard ever.
To leave.
There's a camera right there, so they see him here.
The supervisor gets a cell phone number for Carla, but again, no one answers. They'll have to try something more creative.
Call her and say, I'm ready to come get my child. Where is he? Yeah, she's ready to do that. Okay. If you want to do that now and then just give me a call back, let me know what she says. Ask her where he's at. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, bye. So that was
she
her.
Should probably be ready to never bring her kid here
she
again.
said, she's like, oh, never. That's what I said.
Okay. Because this is obviously going to make things not okay for future.
There was a lot of very strange things that happened that led up to this. So the parent went up to the gate to try to get her child. Carla called the parent on the phone, and the parent said, I need to go. Left and didn't come back. So they had intended to come get their child here, but Carla called them and said basically to leave. Well, so interestingly, I'm really glad I just went back down there. I saw her standing out in the back getting picked up by that Mustang because she doesn't want to get in this Jeep because she told me she doesn't drive a Jeep. She lied. So she's providing false and misleading information to us, which is enough for grounds for adverse licensing action. But that's not the concern at this point. Where are the children?
Yeah, if I drop my kid off somewhere, I expect them to continue to be at that place, not carted back and forth.
A moment later, a black Camaro is seen driving past the house. Despite the officer later identifying the car as a Mustang, it is actually a Camaro.
What's the plate? Can you read that far?
No.
I'm going to start walking around in case.
Now I'm wondering. Oh, so he went up the back.
The official has seen Carla re-enter the property, and the officer immediately walks toward the back alley to try to intercept her.
Lincoln, Ocean 1. Hi, sir. Would you mind chatting with me for a second? Just step out and talk to me.
The man is Mark Spillane, who identifies himself as Carla's employee.
Did you come and pick her up just now?
Yeah, I just dropped her off.
Oh no, guys, he looks like one of those boys.
Okay. Where are the kids?
I don't think she has any right now.
She's supposed to have at least one, and
Really?
I need to check on that kid.
I didn't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I just grabbed her real quick, went to the bank, came back.
When asked where he believes the children
Dude, she's probably connected with some sort of trafficking organization.
are, Mark gives the same address that the officer and the licensing official are already at.
At this
Allegedly.
point, you're not in any sort of trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So, again, I appreciate you stopping to chat with me. Is she known to do some hinky things?
Not really.
Well, where the hell are these kids is my problem.
Okay.
It seems to be that there's been several reports and people are concerned that they drop their kids off and they're not where they're supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
And if I was a parent, I'd be pretty upset about that too.
I'd say so. That would upset me.
And so, I mean, obviously they're concerned about things like this where you have nothing to do with this. You're coming to pick her up because she asked you to. But
Drop her off.
Yeah.
That was it.
But if she's leaving kiddos by themselves, that's a problem. So we're going to continue to investigate this. I would ask that you don't call her right now until we could talk to her in person. But
After speaking with Mark, the officer moves to the rear entrance of the property.
if I can have an extra set of hands over here, that'd be great. You could call me before you get here. I have another officer coming that's going to come back here with you.
Thank you.
I'm going to go see what I can get done in the front side, but this is getting weirder and weirder.
It's bizarre.
Do you think she's more likely to cop back here or go to
I
the
think
front with your
something
partner?
is watching to see if they can either do something in the front or do something in the back.
Okay.
With the call coming in, Officer Landon takes the opportunity to chalk out an action plan with her partner.
I'm going to go back to the front of the house. If you could go to the alley, it's on the north side. There's a lady back here in a gray shirt, black pants. She's with one of the licensing boards. She's keeping eyes on here, and there's one in the front too, but I hate leaving any of these ladies by themselves with all of this stuff. My partner's 5 minutes out.
Finally, a mother arrives, expecting to pick up her child.
She hasn't answered for us so far, so we'll see.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. Hey, how are you? Good. I need to talk with you.
I think you need to talk with Carla, maybe?
Who are you?
Not Carla.
Who are you, though?
I'm Chrissy.
Chrissy?
Yes.
Okay, I need to talk to Carla as well.
All right.
Do you have some ID on you?
I do. Carla's right over there, though.
Sure. You want to come over here? What is your name? I'm sorry.
Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you work for the facility or?
No, I don't work here. No.
Okay.
I'm a friend.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? I am super well.
I was knocking on the front door forever. Why didn't you answer?
I wasn't.
Ringing on the intercom, calling.
Our intercom is off? I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's go check out where Carla is. How many kiddos do you guys have today?
The officer can see that her questions are being dodged, but now she knows there was at least one child on the property. She's one step closer to unraveling
I don't recall where this is from. I can't remember. Cam.
this bizarre mystery.
Hello. I'm Officer Langdon Isaac with CSPD.
Hi.
How are you, ma'am?
Good.
You're Carla?
I am.
So I'm kind of getting in on the end of all.
I know. And I'm sorry you're involved.
It seems like there's a whole lot going on. So
Go for it.
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And
I don't know how to help you. You can ask me questions. I can answer them. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you want some water or anything?
Oh, no. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm good.
You take that.
So obviously we have some concerns about some kiddos' welfare.
Of course.
But if we come and knock, nobody's answering. I hear music playing from the front. You're hopping back fences. I don't know what's going on. So can you kind of give
I
me
just
some sort
didn't
of...
have my gate opener, but I came back to the property.
Okay.
So, yeah. Do you want to come in?
Well, I'd like to check that house and see if there's any other kiddos.
Sure.
If you're just being honest with me. If you have
Sure.
other kids, tell me you have other kids.
Sure.
Yeah.
No worries.
Okay.
And you want to check that out?
Yeah, I would like to check both.
Carla's property has two houses, one where she runs the daycare center, and another that she seems to have rented out. As Officer Landon demands to search the second house, Carla and Chrissy try to contact the tenant for permission.
I don't know if the tenant is there or not, so we're trying to reach her, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
So
You understand I'm not licensing it, and I don't care anything about that. I just care if kids are okay.
I get
Fair
it.
enough.
Fair enough. Is the tenant in the property?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So we're trying so that we can let you. We had a
She is
feeling
so
this might.
lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this all...
Mhm.
This is a cute place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How many kids do you usually have?
It varies, and I don't always have that. I don't know if she's on the way, but you're more than welcome. I'll leave this open
Okay.
and see if she's reachable.
Okay. That's the person who owns this house?
Mm-hmm. Well, I own the whole property, but they rent it.
So she could just say go in there. Can't she?
Yeah, she's on her way.
Huh.
Alright. Alright. Yes. She should be here very soon.
And who is this to you?
A friend.
Okay. Is she an employee as well?
No, just my friend.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
she was...
Night scissor
You were
gazer.
gone?
Yeah, I just ducked out to go have some lunch.
Okay. Is that normal?
For me to duck out and have lunch?
Yeah. I mean, is it... I don't know what... I guess for them it's not okay. It's not a crime. Again, I'm here for entirely different reasons than they are.
No worries. No worries.
I'm happy by himself. That's what
No.
I was mostly worried about when
Yeah.
nobody was answering. And
No worries.
While everything might seem serene on the surface, they will soon find out that something unsettling is going on under the surface.
And once we can figure out that there's no other kiddos being in that house, and then we can be done.
Will she let me just go in? Are any of the doors open? Or unlocked?
I'm not sure. I think that one is actually locked. But...
They're locked. That's open.
93 from 71. We're in the backyard. No one here.
Make yourself at home.
You don't mind if I just check around?
No.
Okay.
Despite suspicions, the officer checks the entire property but finds nothing incriminating.
There's one here at the car.
Is this a basement?
Catch up speed. 25 missing kids discovered behind secret door is the storyline. Guys, make sure you like the stream, show some love and support. This is the last video I'm gonna review. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, man. We're so close to 11K, man. Y'all gotta support the channel and join the family.
You have a basement?
No.
Okay. Am I moving that floor?
It's just clothes and stuff.
Well, just up here.
Just blankets and stuff.
Do you mind if I move it? This is big. Shoot ton of backpacks. What backpacks are these?
We're taking them and getting them cleaned for the soccer team.
That doesn't sound very likely to me.
As the officer gets more confrontational, Carla begins to fumble.
So if I call these parents, where are they going to say their kids are right now?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to have you step aside. I'm just going to get some of that information off of there. Talk to my partner here for a second. She's hiding those backpacks. Where are these kids? Numbers on all these backpacks. Let's figure out.
Everybody, I think that girl that the cop was just talking to is the main suspect, though. This girl right here said seemed like she was lying and being elusive, and then she said she didn't drive a Jeep. She snuck out and got away in a Jeep. Then she had someone in a Mustang drop her off. I don't know, or Camaro.
There's the shower. In the shower there, there's a baby car.
Where are these kids?
Especially for babies. I don't know.
There's diaper bags, there's little backpacks. Try calling the mom. Where are these kids?
She's being extremely.
This was covered with this, and she was trying to sit on it.
Appreciate Leslie for the subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the See Me Now family. Appreciate you. Welcome to the fam.
Outside, the other officer collects information from Christina Swagger, or Chrissy, and Carla.
9 more subscribers will reach 11K, man. Show some love.
Hey, ma'am. We'll walk back over here. I just want you to hang out in this area.
Do you want me to stay here with you?
No, I'm good.
I mean, I can. It doesn't matter to me. I have nothing to do.
While Officer Parker makes sure no one wanders off, Officer Landon tries to contact some of the parents from the information on the backpacks before resuming the house search.
Yeah.
What she doesn't know yet is that there's information being shared behind her back.
They're not sleeping somewhere. They're nap studying out in here.
Any other phone numbers?
8 more people need to hit that sub button. We'll be at 11K, man. Help me at 11K before I get off stream, man. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to the fam. Oh my gosh. Imagine, dude, you know how mad I would be if this happened to me and these are my kids hidden in the secret room or some shit and you don't even know? Like, that is crazy. You know how scared you'd be to send your kid off with anyone ever again? Come in tomorrow, much love.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kids' backpacks.
She said she's having them cleaned for the soccer team.
While the situation continues to grow murkier inside, Officer Parker continues to supervise Carla and Chrissy.
After you make sure all the kids are we still staying here or what?
I don't know. I'm just here to back up.
You haven't found any kids. Like, what is? I just need to know where things are going and what.
Sure, I don't know. Okay. I just got here. I haven't spoken with the other officer yet, so I wouldn't be able to give you an accurate answer because I have no idea. Ma'am.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Can I have you step out here now?
Yeah, of course. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
He wasn't. No. I said, we're not arguing semantics, sir. No.
Is there a basement somewhere?
Yeah. It's playing down here.
I can hear it, dude. I got it. I'm clocking it.
There's gotta be a way to get down. I'm calling my sergeant. This is weird.
With more concerning evidence discovered, Officer Parker keeps his eye on Carla.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Ma'am, you can probably hold it.
Come with me? You can.
Follow me.
As Officer Parker guides Carla back from the bathroom, Officer Landon gives him a call to express her concerns.
Officer Parker.
Yeah, she probably had time to go on her phone and text somebody in that bathroom.
So I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here. So I'm gonna call Sarge. Just keep them out there, please. Just, you can keep them in that side building.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you both parties in the back.
Okay, well there's music coming from a weird place. And that she denied that any other kids were here. So she's changing her stories and weird stuff is going on.
As the officers inch closer to an unexpected revelation, Carla and Chrissy decide to talk. Whether or not anything they have to say is the truth is another matter entirely.
Why don't we just tell them that the kids are...
She says all the kids at the park.
That's where they're at? Yeah.
Sure.
Why don't you just head on over there? How many are there?
Okay. Okay.
We hear music playing downstairs. How do you get downstairs?
Yeah, they're both clear.
There is no downstairs. There is. We can hear it. We can hear it through the vent. They're over on where? What's downstairs? There's nothing downstairs. There's children in the basement. We don't know how to get in there.
Okay.
There's no access to a basement. There isn't a basement. Do you want to go over to the closet? No.
She's fucked, bro. She knows it.
Yeah.
Why don't you stay outside?
Upon realizing this was going far beyond what initially brought them to the scene, Officer Landon calls the sergeant.
I'm searching the house, and I can hear music coming from the basement, like children's music. I can't figure out how to get down there, but this is strange enough that it's got those little hairs rolling. I can't find an opening to a basement, but I can hear music coming from a vent into the basement. I've got Parker out back, keeping those ladies away from here, and I'm just trying to sort this out. Okay, thank you, Sergeant.
Desperate to locate the children, Officer Parker doubles down on his questions, his patience wearing thin.
So how do we get in the basement?
There is no basement. I am so sorry, but there's just not.
Okay. Where's the music coming from?
I don't know. I don't know. Have you heard music? I haven't heard any music.
Good liar, man. She thinks she's a good liar.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you stop following my instructions. Sit down and...
Over there by the end of the water. I stood up. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. The only reason I'm having you sit down is you seem very nervous. You're wandering around and not paying any attention to what I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
There's windows that go downstairs.
And she's saying we can get to it under the deck. And we said, how? And she won't. There's blinds on the window. Right
Under the deck. And magically that music stopped. You said there's access under this deck?
Mm-hmm. No, we're on the side. That's if they left the opening.
On that side?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you saying here for a second. Like through here and down, or how?
On the other side.
So out and around. Okay. On the other side, from the front. Does this gate move? Carla, how do you get between the two? Let me just be frank with you. I don't care about licensing. I don't care. At all.
The kids are at the park.
And why do I hear music coming from down?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
And you hide in the backpacks from me like a cat on a tin roof. Weird. You know?
Yeah.
All of this, it's a succession of events that is altogether not okay.
Mm-hmm.
If there's kids downstairs, we can deal with that, but you got to tell me how to get to them. I just want to lay eyes. So tell me how to get to the kids.
I don't know why you're hearing music, and I'm really sorry.
If they want to see kids, they can go to the park. The kids are over there.
And that'll be our next step. We'll go look there.
Okay.
But why am I hearing music from down there?
I don't know.
And as soon as we mention that, you text somebody and it shuts off. That's weird.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, okay. Dude, she is the worst liar I've ever seen on one of these body cams.
I can show you.
Let's go stand over here.
Okay.
Hang on.
There's a window outside the side and in the back.
In that window down there.
Yeah, it's got blinds on it. You don't put blinds in the house.
Even if there is a crawl.
More time has elapsed as Officer Landon continues to search doggedly for a way into the basement. Just then, Officer Parker notices something that sends a chill down his spine.
You're like, kid crying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where. I just from when I was standing here, I heard a small kid. Maybe from like maybe behind me.
She's gonna book it, bro. You can tell she's gonna book it. Watch.
You know how
You guys have a search warrant?
You know, at this point, we're looking for kids. We're concerned for the welfare of kids. And until we find those kids, we're here for exigent circumstances. So if you want us out of here, tell us where that basement is. We heard a kid crying.
I just heard a kid crying like 6 seconds ago. Maybe 10 seconds ago.
Listen, this started small, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you tell us where those kids are. How do we get to them?
They're at the park.
Then why are we hearing kids coming from your basement?
As Carla continues with the facade, Officer Landon returns to her frantic search of the house, but it's Officer Parker who's about to make the discovery they've been hoping for.
Hey, Isaac. Turns out there's a basement.
As they make their way into the hidden room that reeks of the smell of soiled diapers, officers are going to make an unbelievable discovery.
Prepare to be pissed off. May the Lord bless me with patience and compassion.
Cover up. Who are you? Who are you and why are you hiding all these kids down here? Get up. Get up. Hi, babies. It's okay, guys.
Oh my god.
It's okay. You need to come here now.
Oh my fucking god. I would smoke this. Okay, I gotta be quiet. You know, I gotta be quiet. This is what I...
Both of you, come here now. I don't know what's going on, but this is not okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
Can I put my shoes on?
I'm going to pat you for weapons first. You need to go upstairs, pat my purse. Ma'am. Call 571. I know. About 20 kids down here.
In a revelation that stuns everyone, Officer Landon finds 25 very young children in the basement.
Sorry, who are you? Huh? Who are you? What is your deal with all this? Why are you hiding kids from us?
Not hiding them.
Kind of looks like it.
The woman Officer Landon is speaking with is Caitlin Nelson. More shocking details about her role will be revealed, but for now, Officer Landon lays it out to her that she is in trouble.
You're looking at an obstruction charge at the minimum.
I don't know what this license is. I don't understand what this.
All I know is law enforcement officers are in the house. You heard me knocking before. You heard me on the phone. I know she text messaged you and told you to shut the kids up. So you're looking at obstruction. I know you're watching the kids now, so I'm not going to ask you to take the kids up.
Okay. Not yet.
I need a list of all these parents.
I don't know all the parents' names and stuff like that. I don't know.
How long have you worked?
I've just been babysitting. That's all I've been told. Babysitting.
For how long?
For maybe a couple months.
I'm going to turn the light on. Let them come out of here.
Ladies, are you going to be okay with these kids for a second?
Yes. Well, let them come out.
How long have you guys been down here? Not very long.
Like, how long's not very long? Give me an estimate.
I don't. Like an hour. Okay, maybe. Okay. I'm not sure.
Well,
they were like all sleeping. So.
While Katie claims they were hidden for maybe an hour, a later affidavit for Christina Chrissy Swager states that Carla told them to take all of the children inside to the basement earlier that day. While it's unclear how long the children were down there, it seems to have been longer than an hour. It appears that all of the kids had been dropped off like normal, and Carla and her staff panicked once the licensing officials arrived, followed by police. Officers now focus on reuniting the children with their families.
If you will help me get unhandcuffed, I will get all of these parents here to pick up these kids.
Okay, we can handcuff you, but if anything swirly happens,
Nothing
it's not going to
swirly.
be
That'd be just insane.
Nothing swirly. I promise. Can we take care of our babies?
We're going to get the parents on the way. I don't know that you guys are fit to take care of babies because you hide them in the basement. When
Well,
we make sure they're okay.
Stop moving around.
We can change their diapers. We can get them
Yeah,
something to
there's
eat.
2 ladies here that are working.
They
And that's
don't-
what should have been happening.
They don't know these 2 ladies.
No, so they're
Look,
understanding. They're all out.
These
Freak
ladies,
out. Just start
I'll
calling
stay.
parents.
I'll stay right here.
Just start calling parents.
Can wait for the. Okay, just hear me out. I get it. Okay, I get how you feel about me. Just listen. These 3 ladies can take care of those little guys, and I can get their parents on the
Oh
phone.
my God,
I can
Stacey.
sit right there, and we can get them out the door to where they belong. Can we work as a team to do that?
But Officer Landon is not in the mood for negotiation and knows better than to give in to Carla's act.
Why are we here?
Yeah. How did we get to this point? That you're hiding kids in a basement and you're not being honest with me. If the kids had supervision and it's just that you have too many kids, that's not a crime. I don't care. But when you're preventing me from doing my job and you're creating physical obstacles for me to do my job,
And I did all of
that's
that.
when I care.
Okay, I did all of that, and I'm guilty of all of that.
So just go. Just go. Katie, what? Stand up for me. Okay, I'll throw you back, okay? What's your middle name?
I know, right? Why'd they even take
Put her down right
the,
there.
why'd they even take the cuffs off this stupid word I don't want to say right now because I don't want to get banned.
Go straight down. No.
No.
It turns out Caitlin Nelson has a long rap sheet. In fact, there was an active warrant against her at the time of this incident. As parents receive calls to pick up their
Have a
children,
good day,
Carla has
Wisconsin.
some
Much
news
love
to
to you,
share with
brother.
them.
Have
Are
a
able to
good
come
day at work,
quickly.
brother.
Don't worry. Just come when you can. They're closing the business down. So if you don't have to rush them.
Later interviews with parents highlight more horrific details about their children suffering from nightmares and not being able to sleep in the dark. Carla Marie Faith was found guilty of 26 counts of child abuse without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and another misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer. She's been sentenced to 6 years in prison and is currently eligible for parole with a hearing set for August 2025. Caitlin Nelson pled guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and 1 felony count of possession of controlled substances. Though she failed to show up for her court date, something she's done for several charges in the past, Caitlin was sentenced to 365 days in jail, with credit for 135 days of time served and 4 years of probation. The probation requires her to complete a substance evaluation and comply with the recommended treatment, monitored sobriety, complete a child
So she hired a tweaker to take care of the kids. Oh my God.
evaluation with the recommended treatment, and do 200 hours of community service. Christina Chrissy Swager had lied to police earlier and was actually an employee
Yeah,
at
but
Carla's
stay
daycare
too, bro.
center. She was convicted of 26 counts of child without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and a misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer.
Oh my God, dude, they're gonna have a great time in prison.
She was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, with an additional 3 years of parole, which she is currently on. Valerie Fresquez,
I don't even think the girls care about that in prison. You think they act like that in prison like men do? Like they go to women's prison, you know? You think that they whoop on them like they would in men's?
another employee at the daycare, pleaded guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and took a plea deal that required her to testify against her former colleagues. She received a 2-year deferred sentence in March 2021 that she completed in March 2023, allowing her to withdraw the guilty plea with all charges dismissed.
Jesus. She cooperated, that's for sure, bro. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. I appreciate you guys for being here. Much love.
Hands. Hands.
Oh my
Get out.
God.
Hands. Get out here now. Come on.
Please don't let him see me. He's armed. I hear him. I think I hear him.
Oh my God. All right, we'll have to watch this then.
I just can't believe that she was in the box.
I seen the title and I had to see it.
Blood on the toilet, blood on the wall, blood on the shoe, blood on the shirt, blood all over this floor right here.
Deputies in Murray County, Georgia are called when a man opens his door to find a bruised and battered woman on the run and desperate for help. Authorities arrive to discover her hiding in a box, terrified that the man she's just escaped will find her. As shocking as this is, it's nothing compared to her harrowing account of the ordeal she barely survived. The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with the crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On June 3, 2024, a Murray County deputy arrives at a home in Crandall, Georgia. All he's been told is that a 911 call was made because someone was found hiding on a porch.
Hands. Hands. Get out. Hands. Get out here now. Come on. Get on your stomach. Now, drop the vape. Get on your stomach. Hands on your back. That sucks.
I didn't do anything.
73 Murray. One female detained.
I didn't do anything.
Why are you laying in a freaking box on the back porch?
Because my boyfriend beat me. Do you not see my hand? And my collarbone's broken. That's what I came down here for.
I just needed help. I just needed help.
You just need help?
Yeah, I need a hospital.
Well, I'm here. So.
I came here for him to...
All right, bring your knees up to your chest. Roll on your side. Bring your knees up to your chest.
my collarbone.
Come on. All right, we're going to get in my car.
Why am I being arrested?
You're not being arrested.
Oh, okay.
You're detained.
Okay, well, please don't let him see me. He's armed.
Come on. I'm not going to let that happen to you.
I'm scared.
Ain't nothing going to happen to you. Where's he at?
Appreciate you, Tega. We are at 10,993 subs, man. 7 more people need to hit subscribe. We'll be at 11K, man. Hit subscribe, man.
In this house?
No, across this road up on the hill.
Okay,
There's a red Dodge.
How much you had to drink?
We drank some last night. It wasn't much.
Okay, that's bullcrap. It wasn't last night.
It was last night. We've been up all night fighting.
Come on. You've been drinking all morning. I can smell it.
No, I haven't. I promise you I haven't. There.
That's a car.
Okay. He also has a white BMW.
Bet you want to hold up right there.
I don't want him to know where you're at because he will come.
Let him. You want to play stupid again? Get in the car.
I didn't mean to call you.
Get in the car.
The woman identifies herself as 29-year-old Cassidy Porch. She explains that she was so desperate to get away from her fiancé, Nick Cargain, that she left her shoes and phone behind. She'd waited for him to fall asleep before she ran from the house and went from neighbor to neighbor until someone finally helped her by calling 911 while she hid. Though she admits to drinking 2 shots the night before, she claims she smells like alcohol because Nick spilled a drink on her.
He's armed.
Okay, with what?
He's got a 45 and he also has, it's a little pistol.
Where does he hit you?
Move my hair. It hurts.
Hang on.
It really hurts.
Hang on. So you come over here to get help, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't, cause
All right, well, let me uncuff you then, because the only thing I got told is somebody had a female.
I hear him. I think I hear his truck. Yeah, I understand. Ow.
Hang on, I'll get it right.
If he sees a cop car or an ambulance, he'll follow it. And every time the cops go out there, he has some story. His foot's broke because he kicked a table over on me last night.
What kind of truck does he drive?
It's a red Dodge Ram, lifted.
Hey, red Dodge Ram lifted. Should be him.
He's still looking for me. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
The other deputy leaves to follow the noise of the nearby truck.
He's armed. That's what worries me. He doesn't care.
Okay, so what happened? Why are you all bruised up?
Because we were fighting last night. Because
fighting about what?
My phone. I called my dad.
Who hit who first?
He hit me. He threw tables and all kinds of stuff at me. And then he bashed my head into the toilet, and my collarbone, I think, is broken. I can't move it. I just need a doctor.
Well, their EMS is coming. They'll be taking you, okay?
As it turns out, Cassidy had good reason to fear that her fiancé was looking for her. The other deputy intercepts him just as he returns home, blocking him into his driveway.
Hello. Are you Nick?
Yep.
What's going on down here?
That's what I'd like to know.
That's what we're trying to find out.
So I woke up, she was gone. I come outside to look, hollered for it, didn't see her, didn't hear. I saw those people standing down there. I got in my truck, pulled out the driveway, stopped right there. I said, hey, have you guys seen Cassie? Nope. What's going on? I said, I told him exactly what I just told you.
6 more people
and then I drove down the street and back.
With Cassidy in the back of the deputy's vehicle, waiting for EMS to arrive, the 911 caller and owner of the house where she was hiding comes out to check on her.
Thank you.
Hey, good job how you handled it.
Thank you.
I told the dispatch, I had my gun, I said, I'm not going to stand here and watch nobody
I
pay
hated your boss because he's good at looking.
Well, I understand. You've done the right thing, you know what I'm saying?
Soon, some of the other neighbors head over to make sure Cassidy is okay and share a disturbing revelation.
This happened before, so we tried to look out for her, but she knocked on my door and took off. I didn't know where she went until you guys pulled up.
Yeah, so we were looking for her ourselves, trying to protect her.
Even Nick admits that Cassidy has run away before, though he puts a slightly different spin on it.
I don't know if you realize this or not. This is the first time with this fight.
Between her and you, or?
Not necessarily between us, just in general. Went off, and went off, and all those people. She has this weird thing that's taken off for whatever reason.
The deputy who responded to the initial 911 call decides to talk to Nick himself and heads up the road. He'll soon find himself stepping into a horror story.
I've been out here before and talked to you.
I believe so.
Yep. So what happened?
Like I told him, I woke up this morning. The door was wide open. She was gone.
So can you explain to me why she's got a laceration on the back of her head and both her eyes are black?
She was fine when we went to bed.
And her knees are scraped up pretty bad? So you didn't hit her in the back of the head with anything last night or try to drown her in a toilet?
No, sir.
Okay. No. Is it okay if we go in your house and look around?
For what?
I just want to look and see.
I'd rather you not go in my house without a warrant.
Okay, that's fine.
Not being disrespectful or anything like that, but...
Can I see your knuckle?
Yeah. Just showed him too. No marks.
Was anybody else here last night?
Myself.
Nick's 11-year-old son, who is not Cassidy's child, is still asleep inside.
And like I told him, this isn't the first time that something like this has happened with her.
So was she bruised up and cut up yesterday?
No. So whatever happened between the time she left here and whatever she did had to have been it, because we were fine when we went to sleep last night. I woke up at sometime like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. She had got up to get something to drink, and she was perfectly fine then, come back in, laid back down, I love you too, blah, blah, blah.
So were y'all arguing last night?
No.
Arguing at all any yesterday?
I mean, we had a couple of words exchanged, but we wasn't like screaming, yelling, pushing, shoving, no kind of argument like that.
With Nick and Cassidy's stories not matching at all, the deputies convene.
Excuse me. You got no proof that it is. Right this second, I don't see. But the way that she described how he done it to her, he ain't gonna have marking.
What they need is evidence to prove which of the two is lying.
So can I go in the house and look around?
What do you want to look for?
She's saying that she was grounded in the toilet. I just need to look.
To see if I have a toilet?
To see if the floor or anything like that's wet around it. There will be sign of the scuffle if there was.
I guess so.
Okay, well, let's go in and look.
Nick leads the deputy to a bathroom at the front of the house.
Is there another bathroom?
Not one that works.
Can I go look at it? One that works?
It's in my room.
Is that okay? I'm just going straight in there. That's it. I ain't worried about whatever else you got.
I'd rather you know it.
Okay.
This entire time, Nick has been limping, and he takes this opportunity to explain his injury, one that Cassidy had said he received by pushing a table onto her.
I don't know if you noticed how blowed up my ankle is. I rolled that sucker off those damn steps over there last night. Pretty early, about, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I doubt that anyone with a blowed ankle is going to be doing some crazy shit like that.
Cassidy will go into detail about what exactly she says Nick was capable of with an injured ankle. For now, though, she's on her way to the hospital. Even without seeing the entire house, the deputies can tell something isn't quite right with Nick's story.
If you would hang up the phone call for me.
Okay.
Go ahead and turn around and place your hands behind your back.
Well, I'm being arrested, bro. Okay, can you give me 1 second? Her godfather.
Hey guys, there's 118 of you in here. Make sure you hit the like button, support the channel, help propel me into the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button. We only need 4 more subscribers now to be at 11K. I appreciate you guys for being here, man. Much love. Join the See Me Now family. Support the channel. Say what's up in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, you can put it on speaker and set it on top of your toolbox.
In an attempt to verify Cassidy's claims, the deputies obtain a search warrant. It isn't long before a detective, nicknamed Tiny, arrives to conduct the search warrant. By then, the deputy has received a haunting update about Cassidy.
We need to figure out the truth to this, because we've been out here multiple times, and
I mean, she's beaten, and I mean,
the hospital said it's worse than what we thought, too.
No, I'm sure.
The son is brought outside to wait, and the deputies re-enter the house, this time with a warning. A large snake is apparently loose somewhere in the home.
Well, when you hear a gunshot, you know I found that damn snake.
And if you see me running, I got blood over here. Looks like, maybe, I don't know.
They make their way to the back of the
Appreciate you,
house, where
Johnny.
Nick had refused to let them look earlier.
Why's it gotta be snakes?
The snake, as it would turn out, would be the least of their problems. Inside the back bedroom, they find the horrific evidence they have been searching for.
You can see where blood's been dragged across the ground up here.
Along with drag marks, they can see a broken fan, droplets of blood, a broken phone, a magazine for a pistol, and a partially
God,
packed
bro.
suitcase.
There's 2 ice packs right here, too.
Dude, he beat the shit out of her, bro. That's sad, dude. Men that do that are just bitches, bro. Especially like you know you're stronger than her, bro. Like that's just the bitch route. Unless she's coming at me with a knife, man, I'm leaving.
But we don't know, she don't know what he hit her with. Well, I got a good guess. Let me see. Look at the blood splatter right there.
According to police documents, they find what they describe as a battle axe-style tomahawk, which appears to have a small blood line on the blade, a firearm with blood towards the end of the barrel, and 2 still-cold ice packs. They can also see a pillow with blood and smeared blood on the floor leading into the bathroom. It's in the bathroom that they make the most disturbing revelations.
Yeah, he tried to clean up his floor, but he missed a whole lot of other stuff.
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. We just hit 11,000. Thank you to Kim Watkins for the subscription. God bless you. Welcome to the See Me Now family. Appreciate you. Much love for the 11K, man. On the road to 29 more to go. Most importantly, we're just trying to get that silver plaque, man. We're trying to grind every day and grow. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, hit the notification bell so y'all can support your boy. God bless you guys.
The blood on the floor.
Go to my Ko-Fi and my bio if you want to support your boy by donating anything over $5. I suggest you go to the Ko-Fi. Super chats $5 and below. I keep it because YouTube does take a brutal 30%. And yeah, but much love to everybody, man. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Blood on the wall, blood on the shoe, blood on the shirt, blood all over this floor right here. Say if he's put anything around her neck or anything? I mean, look at this.
Unless they had it tied up trying to stop
Go,
the bleeding.
Stacy.
The detective is referring to a pair of black shorts that were soaked with blood.
It's full of you. She's anything but throwing up.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you she probably did shooting around.
As alarming as this is to consider, there also appears to be human feces in the toilet where Cassidy claimed Nick tried to drown her.
I bet you that's what he hit her over the head with. Probably.
The snake is soon discovered to be hiding under a rock in its tank. As they begin to head out to speak with Nick's mother, who's finally arrived, they make another distressing discovery.
She did say that he ripped her shirt off, and right here's a ripped shirt.
Okay.
The shirt was ripped in multiple places, and Nick will soon offer a questionable explanation, not just for the shirt, but also for the rest of the troubling evidence. For now, Nick's mother tells the detective that despite Nick and Cassidy being engaged, she's never met Cassidy.
Is she injured?
Mm-hmm.
She got to the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty beat up.
Really?
Yeah.
I know he's had problems in the past with exes, so certainly not going to defend.
Yeah.
But
No matter what Nick's mother may believe, the evidence told.
And how could she like allow that? She's gonna tell me that she didn't know that happened in her house. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. You know what's going on. Put those little fucking
A gruesome story.
Put those little pink short shorts back away in the dresser and put on some damn sweatpants. You're going down to the county too, man. Straight up.
And Nick was taken to jail. Yet nothing could prepare the detectives for what Cassidy would tell them about the horror that unfolded inside the home. She was still at the hospital when the detectives came to speak with her, where she'd been joined by her mother.
I'm Detective Malone. I don't know if I've ever met you before or not. People normally call me Tiny. That's Detective Deal. Okay.
That's the exact opposite of what you are.
Yeah, I know. Is there if I sit down and talk to you?
Yeah, of course.
Cassidy explains that her and Nick have been together for a year. She says that the argument between them the night before had started over small things, but quickly escalated.
The way I do things and everything like that, just stupid cliche stuff. He ended up pushing a wooden table over on me and threw dresser doors at me.
She then called her godfather to come and get her, and despite deleting the call, Nick had checked the phone records and found out. However, when the detective spoke to Nick, he said the fight started over something entirely different.
Something to do with content, because we do content and stuff like that.
What do you mean content?
Content like OnlyFans type stuff.
They would come back to this topic shortly. For now, the detective attempts to get Nick's explanation
OnlyFans, huh?
for the evidence they uncovered in the bedroom and bathroom.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know something physical happened in the house.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because all the blood I found in the house.
There's always been blood in that house.
While Nick's
There's just always blood laying around, bro. I mean, come on, bro. It's just a little bit of blood. It's always laying around the house.
explanation leaves something to be desired. Cassidy has no problem describing what happened to her.
Now, what was the blood from?
My head.
Oh, tell me what happened with the head.
That's what happened whenever we were in the kitchen. He slammed my head up against the floor when I tried to run from him. And,
So did you try to run out of the house?
yeah.
And he just snatched you?
Yeah,
You? Okay.
he chased me out. I didn't even make it outside. It was right there in the kitchen.
You're running out the door. He grabs you, pulls you back in, slams you on the ground. Now, show me how was he holding onto your head? Like, was he over, like, mounted on top of you?
He was, yeah, mounted on top of me, holding my neck and banging my head against the floor.
Okay. Now, was he squeezing your
Yes.
neck? Okay.
And he choked me on the bed. He choked me about twice.
In his interview, Nick
I know, bro. It's something about it, bro. I don't know why.
focuses on something.
But at the end of the day, bro, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'd rather have a woman that doesn't even look at one of those type of guys, right? Like, it's all the women that are stupid that go for them, you know? There's smart women out there that know how to pick them. Like, you ever know that one friend that just really doesn't know how to pick them? Or that one guy friend who I had a guy friend who worked with me at KFC, and he got stabbed in the lung. He was in the hospital for like weeks. He came back to work and showed me a scar. He stabbed him right here in the ribs. Crazy shit out here in this world, man. We gotta stay together, man.
Other than the mounting evidence against him.
I don't know if you also noticed or not that her stuff was packed because she was supposed to be leaving.
Why was she supposed to be leaving?
Just because we kind of had different goals in mind for life. I own a business. I've been trying to become somebody and make something out of my life to set an example.
Oh yeah, OnlyFans is gonna get you there, bud. Yeah.
And she just kind of doesn't have that drive.
Cassidy, however, says that once she had packed her bag, Nick never let her leave. She also says that during their fight and after slamming her head into the floor, Nick then dragged her by her hair from the kitchen back into the bedroom.
And he pointed a gun to me.
What kind of gun?
I don't even know what it is.
Remember what it looked like?
It's green and black. It's little. It's like this big maybe, and that tall.
No, you say he pointed it at you.
Mm-hmm.
How did he point it at you? Like, where were y'all at?
In the bedroom.
In that bedroom?
Yeah.
And what happened? Like, what was going on that he popped the gun out?
He just told me, he's like, I should just do off with you right now. I'm going to put you in a box, is what he told me. And then I got in the shower to clean all the blood off.
She then explains how he tried to drown her.
He took my head and he put it in the toilet and just left it in there.
Just kept pushing down there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how long did that last?
Maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I mean,
Okay.
he would pull it up and he put it back down. In my hand,
Who did she say?
this right here, he took his back, an axe, a hand up, and he hit me with it. He turned it over and hit me with it, not with the sharp part, but the back up.
Dakota, I must agree though, they are very much narcissistic and good manipulators. Trust me, my BM is one, and it is like they play you close until they want to really do something to you, you know, and that's just how it is with these people.
Both Cassidy and Nick agree that something like this has happened before.
I did have scars where he actually took
Somebody
the
brought the bone down on my hand.
I have a scar right here on my head. It happened 2 months ago. He hit me with a leveler in my head.
Yeah, did you call anybody then?
Huh?
Did you call anybody then?
I couldn't. He has access to my phone. He would not give me my phone.
Just stuff like this has happened before. She'll disappear, pop up, all messed up, or saying she got beat up or this or that, and trying to get me in trouble because I don't know if it's just because I have a different outlook on life because I have to drive.
You see how he's trying to be like a master manipulator towards this officer, and he's just like not believing it at all, not even making eye contact with him. Well, I just am trying to have all this drive and do a business by being on OnlyFans and being a degenerate piece of shit. Now I'm in Orange and I deserve to stay in Orange forever. And man, oh my God, I would sock this little bitch in the face. He looks so tiny.
You know, want to be better and succeed or what it is. I guess sometimes I'm a cocky, but I'll admit that.
No matter what Nick claims, the detective simply isn't buying his story.
Yeah, his hairline is definitely suffering, bro. He's just got to shave.
So what about the torn t-shirt that I found in the kitchen bowl? What was that from?
She has a lot of torn clothes. She likes to take clothes and she'll rip them in certain ways to use for content.
In her interview, Cassidy adds another layer to this already unsettling case. Nick's son had been in the house while all of this was taking place.
He said his son, it's time for his son to grow up. Maybe he needs to see this because his son's alive. And,
Where was his son at?
In bed.
Earlier at the scene, the detective had tried to talk to Nick's son.
They got into an argument.
They got into an argument?
Yeah.
Okay, did you see anything? Did you hear anything? I'm sure you heard something because a lot of racket back there, a lot of stuff got broken.
Oh.
So.
I was asleep last night.
You're asleep, so you didn't hear anything?
Not really, no.
Levi knows what to say and what not to say. He's had to talk with his mom.
Whatever.
He will defend us.
I know.
Probably gave his kid some melatonin.
Returns to Cassidy's
Whooped
harrowing account.
Now, when he had you on the ground, were you trying to fight back?
Yeah,
in here?
I was trying to get him off of me.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no way. There's no stopping it.
Explain to me how you got off.
There's no stopping him, dude. That's just so sad. And she accepts it too. She accepted it, and it's just that's sad to hear, man. There's no stopping him.
All the scratches on you.
Which ones?
All over your chest, your back,
The
everything.
stuff on my torso is from sex.
Okay.
100%.
Once again, Cassidy shares a distressing revelation.
So I'm gonna ask you about Hanger because the deputies out there overheard you talking to the EMS workers.
Oh, yeah. I'm pregnant, and he talked about wanting to take care of it with Hanger.
When was that? Something last night?
That was last night.
What did he say?
He just said, we can go to the bathroom and take care of this right now.
Along with the major injuries to her head, Cassidy's feet, ankles, and legs were bruised and scratched from fleeing barefoot through the woods. As well, the wounds on her head were actually so deep that they had to be stapled shut.
There's still no physical proof that I was the one that did any of it.
Despite his denials, Nick was charged with kidnapping with bodily injury, terroristic threats, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, battery and family violence, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, and 5 counts of aggravated assault and family violence. As well, Cassidy was granted a family violence protective order. While behind bars and awaiting trial, Nick made a few recorded calls to friends and family.
The lawyer said without proper legal, he's looking at way more than 15 to 30.
Years?
Yeah.
What? You're kidding me.
The big thing is the terrorism charge and the kidnapping. Those can be up to life sentences.
See, this is ridiculous. I'm not trying to stay here 10 years for some I didn't do, bro.
But with the terrorism and the kidnapping,
Bro, he's holding it all the way. He ain't giving it up.
there, that can't be dropped. Those are the two that's like really gonna hurt.
I just don't understand those two specifically because it's like nobody can prove that I said anything. And
No, it's because she's saying that you held her against her will, you wouldn't let her leave.
That's retarded. I have witnesses. There's people that can testify against that. Even can tell you that.
Nick and his friend also discussed Cassidy, revealing that she'd left the state. Still, the friend had managed to contact her.
She's like back and forth and everything. She's like, I don't want anything to happen. Things shouldn't have happened. She's like, I love Nick. He's my best friend, but this, but that. And she's like crying because of this.
Hey, Lawrence, with the $5, I appreciate you, bro. Much love, dude. I gotta put your name on the wall. I appreciate the donos. Anything over $5, make sure you hit the Ko-Fi link in the bio. I don't want you guys to donate a lot, then realize they take 30%. A lot of people would prefer to donate through the Ko-Fi, and I would prefer you donate through the Ko-Fi if it's more than $5, because then I just feel bad. Thank you so much, Lawrence, for the 5. I appreciate you. 4 more $5 super chats, and we will reach our goal. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Much love to everybody in here. Thank you again, brother. God bless you, man.
Problem is she never pressed charges. The state picked it up because she went to the hospital. She went to the hospital. They came with a search warrant, went to the house, and they put charges based off what they found apparently.
Despite this, Nick apparently had a plan a form he wanted Cassidy to fill out.
It'd be for like if you made a statement and wanted to drop it or change your mind.
She told me that they told her they have enough stuff from the house that she doesn't even have to be in court.
At some point, Cassidy blocked the friend, but this didn't appear to deter him.
I'm not going to reach out there. I can probably use Jade. My mom might not be blocked. Haley may not be blocked. I'll figure it out. I'll get a hold of her. I love you. You know that. Love you.
Isn't that like intimidating a witness?
I love you too, man.
You give you a phone kiss. Mwah.
Eventually, the charge
Phone kiss? Oh my God, dude, that's so GAY.
of terroristic threats against Nick was dismissed, but he was still found guilty of kidnapping with bodily injury, aggravated assault, family violence, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, battery, and cruelty to children in the 3rd degree. He was sentenced to life in prison, plus 25 years.
Holy shit, dude, he got cooked, bro. Amen. Some judges finally did the right thing, dude. Oh my God, amen, bro.
If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon channel. Memberships here on YouTube.
All right, guys, I appreciate you guys for being here today, man. Thank you, Lawrence, for topping it off with the $5 dono. Much love to you, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are at 11K subs finally. We're on the road to 20. Most importantly, 100, man. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep grinding. I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love to everybody for being here. Again, all the new subs, welcome to the family. And to everybody who always supports me every day, thank you so much. Thank you, Skippy. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you, Dakota. Everybody, man, who supports me. You guys are what motivate me to do this every day. The names on this donor wall are what motivate me to do this every day. And we got to start doing body cam streams more, man. I like this. It's nice to kind of go over this stuff and vibe. So, you know, much love, man. Yeah, we need more good judges like that, bro. We need more good judges that are gonna be like, you do that shit, you're going to prison for life, because there ain't no way you're changing. You know what I mean? So, have a good day, guys.